Yo, what's up, everybody? This is LB here, back at y'all with another one, man. Let's just get right into this, man. So, I saw LVZ video about this. I just got done watching my brother Ticket TV video about this. I wanted to give my twist and my take on what happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now, in case y'all don't know, there's a viral video that's going out right now about Wisconsin police officers shooting a unarmed black man multiple times as he was going to his car. Now, the guy's name is Jacob Blake. What up, Daz Diggity? What's going on, man? The video starts as Jacob Blake. He rounds the front of the silver SUV on Sunday with two Kenosha, Wisconsin police officers firing close behind with their guns drawn. When Blake opens the door, when he opened the door and stepped inside the vehicle, the officers suddenly fired towards his back, shooting him 7 times. And the police officers, they've been placed on administrative leave. The city of Kenosha declared emergency curfews after protests, justifiably so, pretty much rocked the city on Monday morning. Well, late Sunday night and the early Monday morning. Now they got another curfew set, right? But this is my question, right? This is my question. And I want y'all to be very honest with yourselves when it comes to this shit, right? Y'all want to sit up here and be outraged by what's going on right now, but y'all throwing y'all support behind fucking Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, 2 motherfucking police protectors, right? Right? And I went through Kamala Harris's YouTube, not YouTube, her Twitter timeline, right? Just to see if she was going to say anything about this, right? Now, earlier today, I didn't see her say anything about this, right? Which just goes to show you that, okay, she finally said something. She finally said something after Joe Biden said something. But this is my thing, right? These motherfuckers are using the names of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castillo, Sandra Bland, Atiana Jefferson, George Floyd, Manuel Ellis, right? They want to use their deaths as political props. These motherfuckers don't give 2 shits about those individuals that's killed right now. And Kamala Harris, you running around here talking about Breonna Taylor, justice for Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. What about the justice for Matrice Richardson? Huh? What about the justice for that woman? Because that happened under your watch out in California back in 2014. So you can get the fuck out of here with your fake ass pandering and philandering and shit. There's no way in hell that these guys should be placed on administrative leave. Because I tell you right now, if a black police officer killed a white citizen, they wouldn't be placed on administrative leave right now. They would have gotten stripped, they would have gotten arrested, and they would have got charged on site. Every time we turn our heads, an unarmed black man is getting gunned down by police officers, and then you got the media, the mainstream media, making this guy out to be the damn criminal when he was the victim. It gets on my nerves. It pisses me off to the damn 3rd degree. Fuck all them politicians. You want to know why I'm not voting this election? Right? Because I don't like Joe Biden. I don't like Kamala Harris. And I sure as hell don't like Donald Trump. As far as I'm concerned, they all broke the contract. When you break the contract, this motherfucker can burn for all I care. All of them. All of them. Fuck all of them. I mean, that video is clear as day. No way in hell them motherfuckers should be placed on administrative leave right now. Them motherfuckers should be locked up as we speak. Oh, we gotta let the process play out. We gotta wait till the facts come out. How much more facts you need? The motherfucker's right there anyway. Unarmed black men get gunned down by police. You get white people just running around here shooting up schools, shooting up goddamn shopping stores, all that shit. These motherfuckers get taken alive. Unarmed black men getting gunned down. White men can go out there and shoot up a goddamn store, whether it be a Walmart, whether it be a fucking gas station, whether it be wherever, right? Go shoot up a school, all that shit, right? But yet he gets taken alive. And these NBA players running around here voicing their support for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, stop being inconsistent. That's why I talked about on Friday. You make a goddamn decision. Stop being inconsistent. You can't sit up here and voice your displeasure for what the fuck's going on, yet you doing your support behind two well-known and documented police protectors and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. These motherfuckers running around here using these unarmed black men's deaths as political props. And y'all can't see that. You people out there that's running around here throwing your support behind Joe Biden, Kamala Harris cannot see that. Matter of fact, Joe Biden didn't even want to defund the police. Didn't even want to defund the police. You know what he wanted to do? He wanted to put more money into the police department. But yet, this is what people want to get behind, right? Oh, but he was Obama's vice president, you know. So that supposed to mean I supposed to vote for him by default just because he was Obama's vice president, right? People making case about Obama. Remember President Obama? He, you know, you had the police incidents on his watch, right? Did he go out and defund the police? No. Matter of fact, he wanted to put more money in the police departments. He's writing. He was putting out executive orders by Back in Blue. And don't give me that bullshit about, well, you know, there's good cops out there too. Well, you know what? The good cops are just as bad as the ones that are out here breaking the law. Because if you good cops out there ain't saying nothing to those motherfuckers out there that's doing that bullshit, then you're just as hell liable as they are. So don't give me that shit about being good cops out there. I don't want to hear that bullshit about no goddamn good cops. As far as I'm concerned, all of y'all are bad. Every last one of you. Because you good cops out there are condoning the actions of the bad ones. So guess what? You're just as fucking guilty. There's no way that those cops should have been placed on administrative leave. What the fuck are you putting them on administrative leave for? Huh? Have we not learned from George Floyd? And now y'all want to sit up here and y'all want to talk about law and order. Y'all want to talk about bringing peace to the no. You can't sit up here and talk about law and order when you're out here, the people out here that you put a badge on that's sworn to serve and protect out here breaking the law. So as far as I'm concerned, get the fuck out of here with all that thing about, oh, we need law and order, we need peace. No, we don't need peace. If you want peace, prepare for war. I'm telling y'all right now, you want peace, prepare for fucking war. Because this war is going to go on well after you're gone. So this might have to be your kids. This might be your kids' kids. This war is going to be going on for a long time. So I hope y'all prepared. This is bullshit, man. This is bullshit. And yet, when I had my encounter with the police officers and whatnot, you got motherfuckers out there making t-shirts, laughing at it and all that type of shit. Fuck y'all too. You got motherfuckers making corny rhymes over whack beats on people's channels about my encounter with the police officers and whatnot. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of you fucking homo, bitch ass, suck ass, dick in the booty ass niggas. That's right. I said it. Because none of you motherfuckers know me. You think I'm talking about I'm not about that life? Ain't none of you motherfuckers know me, know nothing about me to call yourself running your rabbit ass fucking mouths. Because I'm going to tell you right now, ain't none of you niggas want to see me out in the street. Y'all motherfuckers don't want these problems I could bring to you. And that's on fucking God. That's right. You niggas don't fucking know me to call yourself running your mouth when I had my encounter with the goddamn police. So all of y'all can eat a fucking dick. All of you. All of you. This shit got my fucking blood boiling. What up, James? What up, man? Salute to my boy James Hayes in the building. Salute to Gwen Marie in the building. Daz Diggity, Jacob Jennings, I see you, my homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Reality TV, man. This shit got my fucking blood boiling. You know what I'm saying? We running around here talking about the NBA playoffs, right? They putting Black Lives Matter and equality and all that shit on the motherfucking back of jerseys. What the fuck has that gotten us? Huh? What the fuck has that gotten us? That won't do a fucking thing with what the fuck is going on. We over here talking about equality, writing that shit on the back of jerseys, putting Black Lives Matter on the goddamn on the goddamn court or whatever like that. Come on, man. Come on. There's way more important shit going on than a fucking basketball game. Also, that fucking buck dancing sellout Stephen A. Smith have a fucking talking point on TV. And you got that goddamn capping ass Kendrick Perkins doing the fucking same thing. That's what it really is all about. This shit has gotten us nowhere. Now, who got the balls to step up and stand up for what's right? Which one of you NBA players out there got the balls to step up? Right? I heard Donovan Mitchell was willing to step up and cut this shit. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell, you practice what you preach, boy. You got my whole fucking support. This shit has. Used to know how it's very upsetting, right? It's very upsetting when we got this going on, right? And then, but yet, we got coons and bootlicks want to come up here and run interference and distort the message. Shout out to Mark Wunderlich in the building, man. My brother Mark Wunderlich, man. Salute to you, man. And this is where we got to get these motherfuckers that's being inconsistent, that's trying to fucking throw interference in our movement up out of here. Billy Porter, that motherfucker Billy Porter, running around here talking about Black trans lives matter. Motherfucker, that's not the message. This shit got me hot, man. For real, man, this shit got me hot. This shit got me way hot, man. I was gonna go on the panel tonight on my brother Ticket channel, but I'm not gonna go in there tonight, man. I don't have the energy to go in there. I don't have the thought process to go in there and argue with motherfucker about basketball. Oh, James, you didn't know what happened? James, they shot the man 7 times in the back as he was going into his car, bro. Oh, the cops. Oh, the cops on administrative leave, James. They placed the cops on administrative leave pending investigation. Let me hold on. I'm gonna open up the chat line, right? I'm gonna open up the chat line. I need some homies to come in here and talk with me about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for all you trolls out there, this ain't the time for you to come in here with the troll shit. You will get blocked on sight. I'm just throwing that out there. So tread very fucking carefully what you saying on this motherfucking channel. Nah, I just got my goddamn disclaimer out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people need to get in here and we need to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
Okay. Eric?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, just chilling, hearing about this bullshit that's going on.
All right, man. Tell me what you feel about this, man.
I feel real sitting that this shit keeps on happening, then these motherfuckers keep getting away with. If there was a white person and some black cops did that shit, they would have been up the river right about now. But these white motherfuckers get a get out of jail free card just to be shooting motherfuckers that ain't doing nothing. I mean, like, he wasn't doing nothing. I can see he was like committing a crime or something, but still, even if he's committing a crime, just like that drunk dude in Atlanta, you ain't have to shoot him in the back and shit. If you ain't capable of running after a drunk motherfucker and taking him down and just handcuffing him, or just say like you're intoxicated up and just go home, then you can just come back, go to the precinct and get your keys back instead of just shooting a motherfucker. It just don't make no sense. Some of these dudes don't need to be cops, man. A lot of these motherfuckers been bullied their whole lives. These motherfuckers get a badge and a gun, then they think they're tough and shit.
Exactly. Hey, like I said, hey, you guys are wrenches, man. Anybody on this troll shit tonight, block their ass, man. I ain't in the mood for that bullshit. James, man, I know you got something to say about this, man. Go ahead, cook, bro. Go ahead, cook, homie.
Man, this shit got me hot right now, dog. I came as focused. Cause listen, you supposed to made a stand. We had them bitches round the neck. Then we took our foot off that bitch. Now y'all went back to playing these sports, catering back to these white folks, and look what the fuck they did you. You feel me? So I felt what you saying about that. No disrespect to Ticket, but dog, this shit got to stop, man. I'm so sick and tired of losing my brothers to these fucking crackers out here, dog. It's getting to the point where now you making this shit racist with me. For real, for real. Like, nigga, I ain't speak to nobody today, man. Don't almost tell me nothing when I heard that news. I don't want to hear how you feeling. I don't want to hear how your day going, especially if you ain't with my people. And I'm tired, dog. Sometimes we got to put an end to that. It's called pettiness with me, but sometimes we got to play pettiness back with them motherfuckers. Hit them bitches in their pocket. If everybody take a stand after that shit, what happened after they sold y'all this dream for you to get y'all back in that bubble, all y'all bitches should have canceled out on the game, went on strike, hit them bitches in the pocket, have them crying. No, you know what they doing? Going out there suiting up. Ain't nothing ain't never happened. And this what y'all supposed to be standing up for. You feel me? So, man, this shit got me hot, bro. And I don't want to hear about all this shit with these internet gangsters, niggas, all these pages, and ain't spitting that real shit. That's what I be talking about. That's what took me so long to do this shit, dog. Because them bitches telling me what to say. I put a video on this bitch yesterday, dog, and they took my shit down and chopped it how they wanted to chop it. I had to re-upload the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That's just bullshit. Nobody want to hear the truth. Everybody want to be fabricated. Everybody want to hear stories and storytelling. I want to hear some truth telling from now on. Fuck a nigga story. You feel me? Everybody doing this shit for clout chasing. This shit right here ain't no fucking clout chasing. Where all these motherfuckers at with these guns who be walking around talking about they militias and all this shit? These niggas ain't no good neither, nigga. And I hope you hear me. Y'all walking around with these fucking guns and ain't doing nothing. What y'all doing it for? Where y'all was when they shot this fucking man up? Everybody got I got a legal gun. I don't leave my house without that bitch. And I wish a motherfucker would tell me something. You know what I had to do? Get my own life together and protect my own self, because them bitches ain't gonna do it. They got so many loopholes in the government. Dog, in order for us to get ourselves out this shit, we have to stick together as a community. We have to stick together for us with one another. I don't give a fuck if that's your blood brother, your blood cousin, whoever. It's a brother under God, man. All this pussy shit going on out here, that's why I be by myself. I don't hang with no fucking body. My people be thinking I acting bad with them. But your people be the ones that throw you under the fucking bus sometimes. So you take it how you fucking want it. This shit right here is my fucking last straw, dog. Y'all might see me on the news. And I ain't talking no bad noise about me. I'm trying to wish no bad luck on myself. But where I'm from and how I'm built, yeah, I'm with that shit. I'm with the on go all day long. Let a nigga come tell me something about what I can't do. And y'all got all the leeway to fuck over us every time. Y'all breaking 2-3 foots in the nigga ass. We walking with 2-3 pairs of crutches. But y'all ain't worrying about our fucking whereabouts, our fucking well-beings, how our kids gotta suffer through this shit. That's why I tell my girl every day, dog, I'm gonna walk out this door with my head up high every day. I'm gonna give motherfuckers respect give respect to me. I got tired of speaking to motherfuckers. You can speak to a motherfucker today and they just look at you like you got shit on your fucking face. But when you snap on them bitches, man, then you just hear me speak to you, bitch. I'm just showing respect. I catch eye contact with you. My grandfather raised me fucking right. Ain't no sense of just standing in no nigga face without saying nothing. What, you got a beef with me or something? Say something. But nigga, I look on the side, you just burn a hole in the nigga, but don't want to say nothing. But you over here shoe showing with the nigga you sitting at the table with instead of telling it to the nigga you burn a hole in. Just pussy ass shit. I'm tired of this fake ass era, dog, and that shit done trickle down to my kids got to live through this shit. And I'm a bust a nigga ass. I put that on everything. I swear, dog, I'm going to drag a nigga to the river and I'm going to dump his body in Chuck Yard. This shit is real, nigga. I swear on everything, nigga. I'm going to punish me a nigga. And I got hands. I got my ass whooped. And the nigga know who beat me. Nigga ain't come back for seconds because he know, man, that nigga wasn't no hoe. I just got the best of him that day. I don't know what was wrong with him. But shit, you see, I got my respect and I'm still living to this day to talk about a lot of shit. That's why I'm glad y'all put me on, because I don't give a fuck about no YouTube. I don't give a fuck about what you trying to hold me from telling these people. I'm going to come on this bitch and I'm going to spit the real. Now, you can keep cutting it. I'm going to keep uploading. I'm going to keep cutting it. I'm going to keep uploading. Bitch, I'm real with this shit. Come to my door. You got my fucking Google account. You got my address. It ain't like everything you erase out these fucking phones they don't know about. They could go right back into history and get that shit. So they can indict anybody they want. That's why you think they trying to build all these secret side to jails behind a nigga back and all this bullshit, extra jails. Because they ain't got nowhere to put these niggas. Now all of a sudden you want to try to build more prisons instead of building low-income houses for these homeless people that's living under these bridges. You want to build more prisons instead of giving a nigga a fucking raise on the job. Instead of giving all that money to the fucking jailhouse, building all these fake-ass prisons, you should fucking build low-income houses, get these motherfuckers raises out here.
Hey, James. That's why I get so pissed off, man. You got motherfuckers out here supporting Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, two well-known and documented police protectors, man.
Man, this shit got to stop.
Y'all throwing y'all support behind goddamn politicians talking about, oh man, we need to vote Trump out. We need to vote out Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump, man. So we got to vote him up, man. We got to get Joe Biden up in there for what?
Say, bro, let me tell you something. I ain't
you
never
motherfuckers out here being inconsistent, man. I don't like that shit. You can't run around here, call yourself want to defund the police and scream out Black Lives Matter and protest and all that type of shit, but yet you willing to get behind Joe Biden, a guy that wrote the fucking crime bill.
Facts.
A bitch of Kamala Harris. That bitch, one day she Asian, another day she's black, another day she's fucking she's fucking white, another day she's Asian, Indian, another day. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what else I'm looking at too, LB? Everybody could be a living testimony to this who lost people to the street game. Bruh, when the bitches can't catch you, this how the white folks do you, dog. They gonna do anything in their willpower just to get you out their way. whether it's for the right way or whether it's the wrong way. Now, let me tell you, I'm 42 years old, bro. I ain't the oldest. I don't know everything. But the experiences that I went through living in low poverty cities in a real part of the ghettos in certain out of all 50 states and all these cities that's living like us, real black people, dog, they don't understand the struggle. So let me break it down to you. My people used to sell nothing but dope. At the end of the day, they couldn't catch him. So what they did, they gone around telling people who working for them what they gonna do him. The whole while, you still have real niggas out here. They're not about to bite the hand that feed them. So I do consider that part of the era was like the last of the Mohicans till they changed to this water whip ass shit that they doing out here today. So my brother, I call him my brother because we was best friends. My grandfather raised him. And we lived together. We came up in elementary, went through high school, and then that's when we departed because of the shit that I'm about to tell you about. So let me tell you, I'm telling him, man, listen, man, you see these people telling you this, telling you that, take heed to that shit. Man, I'm a big dog. I got this, I got that. Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. I say, all right, keep thinking that shit. I say, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, dog. You ain't got more than an upper power who trying to get you out their way, my nigga. So live your life. Do it to the best of your ability and stop trying to be on Front Street all the time. But you can't tell these niggas nothing. These niggas always want to be on Front Street. Soon they get a little something. They go on to Instagram. They go on to Facebook. They up flicking money. Nigga, how you get 20, 30 bands and you ain't got a fucking job, first of all? And you think a nigga ratting on you. Nigga, you ratting on your fucking self. Then you double back. The people tell you, man, they got a hit out on you. This is true shit, dog, on the real. The police pulled up on this nigga they self. Say, bruh, I know you got my message. That nigga looked at him, dog, and he told him straight out his face. I'm out of his mouth. That boy said, hey, they got a hit out on you? Yeah, you riding around on these streets like you untouchable. That nigga told the police, man, fuck y'all, man. If a nigga gonna do me something, the nigga gonna do me something. I ain't running from nobody on these streets. So listen, Saturday, it was on a Thursday. Saturday come, it's like 10:45. My nigga don't never stay outside after 12. This was back in 2005, 15 years ago. That's what really changed my life, dog, because I was like, man, fuck that. Because if them bitches could do it to you, and then they telling you what's going to happen, 2 days later, that shit really fucking happened. Nigga hit my nigga 14 times, twice in the fucking back of the head, dog. Took 20 bands and 3 bricks off him. And the police knew about it. The police fucking knew about it. So you know how I felt after that time? Y'all took the nigga that fed my family. Y'all biting the hand that feed me now. They still got real niggas out here that'll ride for certain shit, but dog, I ain't selling out for no bag. Nigga, I do it on GP, but dog, you just gotta have my back. I don't want your money. I don't want nothing from you, nigga. I'm gonna go out here and stand 10 toes down for my people, though. And ask anybody where I'm from about me about that. And when that police told my brother that shit, dog, that shit broke me down. 2 days later, I lost my fucking best friend to the streets. Some of the police told him that could have been prevented. Boy, I got fucking war stories out here. Niggas don't want to hear this shit, though. I don't give a fuck about no indictment or none of that shit. That's why I walk these streets like I walk them. I ain't scared of nothing, because guess what? The law got me, dog, and I can't wait to see the other side, because if the other side better than anything like down here, nigga, we already in hell. Why you think we down here and they tell you got to go up? Because they put us in hell to see if we going to go through these trials and tribulations, accept our wrongs, and try to correct them. But you know what? We gonna go through all these wrongdoings and still point the finger at another motherfucker when you know right from wrong. You can't fault nobody all the time for your fuck-ups when you know right from wrong from Jump Street, dog. So you're gonna go out here and let this fucking police kill you. Not saying he did, but it's a lot of people that did. Like the dude grabbing the taser trying to run away. If you ain't hot, let the people put the handcuffs on you. Stop putting yourself in fucked up situations. And like I say, I'm not saying that for this situation. That just gave them an alibi to get away with this bitch. Because we ain't do nothing from the last one.
Man, it gets on my nerve, man. It really gets on my fucking nerve, man. Oh yeah, before I continue on my rant, I wanted to shout out somebody. He subscribed to my channel, and I wanted to make sure I get him out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And should have did it earlier or whatever like that, man. But you know, there's too much shit going on, man. Kashif Thomas, man, if you listen to this video, man, I appreciate you subscribing to my channel, man. But and that's another thing too, man. Because there's another thing that really pissed me off, man. You know what I'm saying? There's another thing that really boiled my fucking broccoli. Benjamin Crump, Yeah, aka Mushmouth. Every time I turn my head, your ass is on the fucking scene. Call yourself retaining these people's services or whatever like that. Look, if you black and you watching this video, right? Do not, under no circumstances, hire that man to be your fucking lawyer, right? If you want to know, if you want any kind of evidence about how good Benjamin Crump is, just look at the Trayvon Martin case.
Facts. That nigga, that asshole.
I think I heard of that nigga too, man. It's some
Dog.
black dude doing all that
Yeah,
bullshit.
Benjamin Crump, S. Lee Merritt, avoid those motherfuckers at all costs, man. You know what I'm saying? Do not hire that motherfucker.
Niggas just do that to take your
Then-
money though,
then the
LB. Them
one-
niggas
then-
don't be on your side to be a brother. They see you a
Them
high class
motherfuckers,
celebrity.
he's not on your
you got
side,
a bag
man.
and they gonna take it.
He just doing that shit for attention. He just doing
Yeah.
that shit to get his fucking name out there. He really don't give a fuck about you. S. Lee Merritt don't give a fuck about you. There's not more than white supremacy puppets. Shout out to
And that's-
Patricia Jenkins in the chat
That's
room.
how
I
a
see
lot
you.
of you do.
I see you, Queen. Yeah, for real, man. Benjamin Crump is a fucking snake. Him and S. Lee Merritt. Under no circumstances, do not hire. If you want to know how good of a lawyer is, just look at their record, right? That's why I keep saying we talk about Amy when the whole George Floyd incident happened, right? Amy Klobuchar at the time she was the senator in Minnesota, but at the time she was an attorney general, or not attorney general. She was a DA out in Minnesota. She was a prosecutor. So how can we sit up here, throw flames at goddamn Amy Klobuchar for her record, but yet we give Kamala Harris, who has a record just as bad, if not worse, a pass? Right? Oh, we got to circle the wagons. We got to get behind Kamala Harris because you got fucking Cardi B, that fucking culture vulture. Yeah, that same Cardi B is running around here drugging men and robbing them and shit. How the fuck she not in jail yet? But yet she want to sit up here and call herself being a representative of the black community and interview that fucking guy that wrote the crime bill. That bitch don't speak for me.
Yeah,
True the
you
king.
can't be
What's up,
speaking on
man?
black topics.
Man, what? This is man.
What's
This
that
is
true,
crazy.
baby?
What's up, y'all? Man, this is crazy, man. This is like enough is enough, man. Like it's just like that shit don't make no sense, man. Like these when is it gonna stop, man? What is it gotta take? Like this
And K-Town, I see you in the building, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit get on my fucking nerves, man. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough, man. You know what I'm saying? When we got this message right here, when we talking about Black Lives Matter, we don't need dick in the booty ass motherfuckers like Billy Porter strutting his fucking stuff in front of a camera talking about Black trans lives matter. And then we got
fuck
motherfuckers
outta
running
here,
around here
dude.
talking about
Like-
blue lives matter. Stop
What
letting
about white
motherfuckers
lives
come in this
matter?
bitch and distorting the message.
Yeah, like get
You
the
got
fuck
so
out.
many
Listen,
messages
dude, like
with different people. They be using this shit for negative reasons. You'll have white folks saying this shit, then you have fucking Mexicans saying this shit. Everybody saying the same old shit. Just taking off the shit that real black people saying.
Let me ask you a question. Since you said that, that's a good point. But how many of those families and races they doing that to besides us? I don't see no whites. I don't see no Mexicans. I don't see no Chinese, no Arabs on no fucking T-shirt on the news getting shot in their fucking back like this. No one.
exactly.
Nobody.
Even if it is, we don't want to get showcased, and that's for a reason. It's
I
like
don't
it's
see
like
none
it's
of
a
them getting
game.
shot in the leg, nigga. Fuck, y'all killing us.
Yeah, I'm saying even if it is that's the case, we the one to get put on TV and like it's a show, like it's a game or something, like it's entertainment.
That's why I told
why,
y'all
like,
what I said when Ticket was talking about it and I first found out about it. I said if I was any NBA player, any football player, anybody that's playing any kind of sports, hit the white folks in their pocket. They gonna get their fucking mind right. Cause y'all making money off us as it is. Y'all making money off talking about our brothers, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dame Time. Ain't no only white person in the media y'all talking about right now is Luka Doncic because he hit that shot. Other than that, name another nigga. Anthony Davis. Everybody name y'all talking about, harping about, keeping that motherfucker, putting money in y'all pocket is a brother. Y'all treating us like slaves. Oh, we gonna give him this little money and have him go out there run like a pack of high
but
heels.
they don't care though.
They don't care, dog.
They don't care, man.
Care. Y'all should have walked soon. Y'all heard that. I got a fucking IG, Twitter, or whatever. Y'all should have walked off in the middle of the game.
Kyrie mentioned
with this shit. I'm taking mine off in the middle of the game.
Kyrie was talking about this in that meeting, remember? And they tried to snake him out. It was a private. When he was talking about, they need to get together and start their own league, and they he got criticized for it. Those people don't care.
That's what they wish they would listen now.
But they don't care though. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They like, oh, we're like people like Shannon Sharp and all them people like they bashing Kyrie for. Oh, what you mean? They like for what? Like, listen. At the end of the day, it's not like we're not. Black people is not on the same level playing field. Let's just keep it real. We accept crumbs. Anything type of crumbs we accept. Like, nah, forget that, man. We need a whole pie, man. Why we can't get our own pie? Everybody else can get some, but we can't. But people will sell for crumbs and bullshit, man. Like, nah. People just say that's the problem now. Like, we settle for anything. Like, we gotta stop that, man.
I heard one time a man's that settle for nothing, a die for nothing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, in order for you to have any kind of manhood and morals about yourself, I know everybody on this panel was raised right. But whether you backslided and took your own route to do what you had to do to survive at that time, you know still right from wrong. So you ain't gonna never put yourself in a position to get killed, let no cop kill you, or you go to jail. You'll run them bitches of anything, but I'm just saying, why go out here knowing how these people already have a target on our back? Then you on Instagram, like I say, or you on Facebook, and you bringing more heat to yourself, because now you got 3,000-4,000 in your hand, flashing it on Instagram and on Facebook. How you think you got this? You don't think the people got your social security number in the system, know who getting checks? The government not stupid, dog. That's why when people put themselves in certain situations, I look and I be like, man, that was his fucking fault. I almost got to look at the news to see who fucking fault it was. Because you know black people is unique what they do. You ain't gonna never hear about no black nigga hanging themselves or killing themselves unless shit really get hard. Even when niggas get hard, a nigga be homeless before they take themselves out. A nigga is not about to do that shit. So when you listen to the news, a nigga done killed a whole house full of people, shit. That shit only trickle down because the shit that you see on TV, now you thinking our community could get away with it when we ain't come up rocking like that. So what I'm saying is you change the whole culture about what you blast on TV, and the more you see it, the more they're going to think that's the generation we supposed to live in, or that's what we supposed to go by as far as code-wise. Nah, man, don't never break the code that you was taught in your own house to please no nigga outside your house, period. If you know how your mama raised you, you know how your grandparents raised you, where you live, whoever, don't go outside that house and break that code, because guess what? When the shit get hard and you go to jail, I'm a living witness. Nigga ain't much bumping that one for you. Once they hear collect call from whoop, 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 oh, nigga hanging up on you. I had it happen to me a lot of times. So I had to learn. I had to learn from my own mistakes, and I had to be a man now. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, dog. Just stay out them white folks' way, man, please, bro. Because them bitches got a target on us. And for everybody who don't have no conviction, I'm telling you now, if you don't believe me, just look back 4 or 5 months ago when this shit first hit as far as the pandemic. Man, I went to go buy me some bullets and another gun. Man, them bitches ain't had nothing. Them bitches had 22 revolvers, old Western shit. All the Glocks, ARs, Dracos, all the bullets. That shit is gone, nigga. These people know what's about to happen. But guess who went out there and bought them all up because they ain't got no convictions? The white folks. You ain't see a nigga in the store buying nothing. Because you know why? We ain't got conviction. We done fucked ourselves. So when I tell my own black people.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Lou the Writer, what you got on all this, man?
What's up, fellas? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Lou?
Hey, shout out to Stephanie Dews in the building.
What
I
up, Lou?
appreciate you. Go ahead, Luda, right? I know
Man.
you're talking about this, man. Hey, you want to know an example of another guy that's running around here bootlicking and buck dancing and doing all those Bojangle chicken commercials on the low? Daniel Cameron. Go ahead, Luda, writer.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I saw that shit last night on my phone, I about ready to throw my phone out the window. I was so pissed off. I couldn't believe these cops shot this guy 7 times in the back, and people and people just standing there just letting the cops do it. Like, why didn't y'all just help try to stop the cops from shooting the guy 7 times in the back? I don't care if they got a gun or not. Don't sit there and just let your brother get shot up like that. See, that's why I'm afraid. See, I'm a grown ass man, but I'm afraid to walk outside my house every single fucking day where I have to go to work. Cause I don't even know if I'm gonna come home or not. Cause it's a damn target on my back. You know, I haven't even done nothing wrong my whole life.
I feel you, dog.
I should not have to live in fear every single fucking day of my life like this. It's not right.
He definitely
Like,
not.
the thing about it, guys. My mother worked for the police department as a data entry. He had to do that just to help pay the bills. Like, but I don't know.
Hey, hold on a second.
I'm trying every day in my life.
Hey, Luda, writer. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, whoever that KW is, motherfucker, man, block his stupid ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I'm concerned, that motherfucker can go somewhere and get some KY jelly and lube that shit up his ass. But go ahead, Luda, writer.
Like, I'm trying every day when I go home and go outside trying to find solutions. Because we are protesting every single fucking day for Breonna Taylor's killers to get to go to prison for life. Get the chair something. But this motherfucker, Daniel Cameron, ain't doing shit. I'm like, if you don't want to do nothing, get off the damn case. Let somebody else who really cares about Breonna Taylor take over. Because you ain't doing shit.
Another case of a black bootleg being on the arm of white supremacy, man.
It hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit hurt.
Well, believe me, James. Don't want everybody.
He out there swirling.
Together, but you still got
Daniel Cameron ass out there swirling, isn't it?
Know why it hurt, bro?
And he and Becky Chaser.
Who you talking about, LB?
Talk about that Bojangle Daniel Cameron.
He getting back to a white woman.
And he goddamn
Becky
Chaser.
Yeah, he been doing that since college.
No, this shit, bro. That's why I tell people, when you look at them type people, them niggas hide shit, they hide evidence, they save people, but let it be somebody in our community who help everybody. Some certain people might not like the way they do it, but he ain't out there hurting nobody because you got a knucklehead in the neighborhood hating on it, just don't feel like they won't do it that way. You about to stop one person feeding a whole neighborhood and keeping the whole neighborhood safe, because whatever that nigga say gonna go. Believe that. I done seen that shit happen. If a nigga got that much power, why you think they respect Jay Prince so much out here in Texas, dog? That dude solidified himself by helping people. And that's what I tell people. Real niggas is not gonna bite the hand that feed them. Only them little niggas that don't know what's happening. Only the people who was guided wrong. Only the people who ain't had no father, no mother figure, or no foundation for as a house to come up in. So when you let the streets teach you, it's getting how you live for real, dog. How you expect a nigga to teach you something and he ain't kin to you? So first of all, this is what you got to think about. This nigga only wants you to benefit his pocket. So once you get that out your head, then you'll be all right. And that's the best way I can put it. But the police has been doing this shit to us for decades and decades and decades. I done seen them plant dope on people. I done seen them do illegal
I seen that too, homie. I
Dog,
seen that shit
is
too.
outrageous with this shit. Now you not all that shit get thrown out of court. People come home and laugh in y'all fucking face and start shitting on y'all. Now y'all want to start killing them. That's all that shit is, dog. Oh, y'all want to beat the system that way, huh? See if you could beat this, dog. It's undeniable, dog. What we got to go through as a black community, as a black segregation, dog. Because I feel to believe it's enough land out here. It's so much space out here, dog. If all the blacks would just say, fuck it, we ain't got to go back to Africa. We could just take over any state that we want. Everybody just get in their cars and go to one state, whatever state the biggest, that can hold every black, and just go take over. What they gonna do? They doing it to us right now, pushing us out. Why you think the hurricane hit? They ran the niggas to put the white people, the casinos, the make it a tourist city. Chocolate City, huh? Ain't no fucking Chocolate City, nigga. We the slums. How you gonna turn the ghetto into Chocolate City? Oh, by running the blacks, killing all the blacks, and have us doing y'all dirty work.
And then get this, yo. Get this, yo. It's hard enough. We gotta out here fight white supremacy, but then the situation gets even harder. The situation gets even more distorted when we gotta sit up here and fight a fucking bootleg, a coon, a Bojangles chicken eating mother-fucker.
Yeah, we fighting ourselves.
We sitting up here fighting ourselves and whatnot, but it don't help matters when you got these motherfucking Barton Painful bootlegs like the Candace Owens, that Midgie Mutt who suffers from malnutrition, Diamond and Silk, fucking Foghorn Leghorn, and Rooster Cogburn. Both these motherfuckers, Patty and Selma, off the Simpsons, them two hoes. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened in a while back? They sitting up here talking this bullshit about all the coronavirus out here killing blacks left, making the numbers look bad. They're inflating the numbers to make Trump look bad. Look what Fox News did. They fired their ass. Now all of a sudden now they want to cry racism. You can't sit up here, eat at the table with these white supremacists. Then when they kick your ass to the curb, use you for like the condoms you are, then all of a sudden now you want to cry racism. It don't fucking work like that. It don't fucking work like that. That's why I'm so hard on LeBron James. LeBron James doing all this stuff for the black community, but yet you backing Joe Biden. You got Stephen Curry. He went around here. He was out here protesting and all that, all up in the videos, dancing, right? But yet you throwing your support for Joe Biden on NBC News, on NBC News. You and your wife, Aisha. The
white.
That's inconsistent.
Hey, they listen. They supporting each other, dog. That's what we need to do. All the shit you saying is right dead on. So why we can't do what they doing? All the people with the money, even though it be in the media with the beef for storylines, but dog, come on, dog. They know it's a social media world. Anything to make money. So they're gonna plaster that shit all over the news, put it all over the internet. They're gonna get their little bag, and then you ain't gonna hear no more about it. Now, what you do with the black folks when you do that, the beef stay on, because guess what? You kill one of my people, I'm going to hurt one of your people. When the shit going to stop? But they're not killing each other. They're just feeding each other by pockets, by thanking y'all, by having them thinking y'all, well, they got y'all thinking that they beefing like this, they beefing like that. But that is one big motherfucking community, dog. All that shit is for TV, reality. Ain't none of that shit real, dog. For real, for real. None of that shit real. None of it.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, James, I'm glad you said that. All right. For everybody in this chat room right now, everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat room, peep fucking game, right? When all these protests went down, right? All over the United States, whether it be hit in DC, New Orleans, Boston, Minnesota, wherever you're at, right? Seattle, Portland, right? All these protests was going on across the country, right? You had downtown Willie Brown side piece on TV. You had Corny Booker on TV, right? That motherfucking walking incarnation of Mr. Planners. Them two motherfuckers on TV giving passionate speeches about what's going on about these protests, right? Now, mind you, Kamala Harris did not one thing about the Matrice Richardson case, right? I'm not gonna go down that road with her, but you get the idea what this bitch is. She ain't shit. Right?
Yeah.
Corny Booker ain't shit. But yet they giving speeches on the Senate floor, and then they coming out with legislature or whatever like that, right? Look, they feed us word salad in the media. They draft up legislature. Why are you drafting up legislature for laws that already exist?
Thank you.
Get some
You
extra
better
shit.
wake up.
You drafting up laws that already exist. Look, you know what all that shit was designed to do? All these passionate speeches and all this legislature and all these hearings and all that you see on TV, all that shit was designed to get people to calm down, to get people to go home. Has anything changed?
Nope.
Has
Damn
anything
thing.
changed? Not a fucking thing changed.
They still busting at a nigga.
You gotta be, you gotta be aware when a motherfucker's running game on you. And them motherfucking politicians up in the goddamn house, up in the fucking Senate, all these motherfuckers running around here coming, we need justice for this person. We got white supremacists up here talking about, well, we need justice for Breonna Taylor and we need justice for George Floyd. You got black bootlegs alike. Hey man, we need justice for Breonna Taylor. We need justice for George Floyd. Yet not a fucking thing has changed.
No. Want me to tell you how I know you're not lying? Remember,
Still waiting on that book. We still waiting.
Lou, you breaking up, Blue. I know where you're going at with
We
it.
need it right now.
I know where you was going at with it, but you was breaking up, Blue. I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
We need some fucking justice right now. I've been waiting for justice for Breonna Taylor for months now. Where the hell is that?
Yeah, I knew you was going there. That's what I was
Motherfucker talking about
All right, this what I tell y'all to do then.
living in the damn city, bro. For my life, we ain't getting no damn justice. Ain't nothing right.
Say, bro, when all this over, bro, I pray to God we get through this. Everybody need to go get their record expunged. Please do that on the strength of me, dog. I'm telling y'all, because it'll save your life. It's like a American Express card. Just like you need your driver's license, your ID, your keys every day to get in your house, you can always walk that bitch. I'm talking about it feel good. Then when a nigga see you with that bitch, nigga ain't gonna jump. Nigga ain't no frogs no more. Cause they don't want to get hit with that bitch, dog. Police will see that shit too, dog. They be passing me. Oh, you legal? Ain't you legal? What kind of fucking question you gonna ask me? I talk to him how I talk to everybody. Don't get it twisted. What the fuck you stopping me for? Put on a white man video right now when it gets stopped. They be handing them no one raise they want it out. But they won't call back up for us because they think we don't know that type of shit. I treat them just like everybody else treat them. I watch videos. Them bitches always pulling me over. Yeah, what you doing? My shit be right there by the fucking gear. One in the head, 2 clips. Yeah, don't you ride around? Don't you got a fucking handcuffs with 2 clips and one in it and your gun? That's 3, right? All right, then why I can't protect my family? Well, what the fucking problem is? Oh, we not trying to get on that level. Well, what you stopping me for then? I did everything right. I'm a black man in a dope boy car, and now you won't stop me because I got my music on. I'ma flame you bitches. And I got my shit on record. I ain't doing nothing wrong. You pull your shit out on me, bitch, we popping at each other just like that. I'm not about to let you shoot at me and I ain't gonna shoot back. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Because you know what? They don't matter if they're a police officer or not. You still have the right to. You still have a right to self-defense.
Boy,
Yep.
And that's what people don't get. That's what people don't understand. You still have a right to defend yourself. Get this. Stephanie Dews said this in the chat. We need to start holding these local politicians accountable as well. But you know what, though? This is not you know when the time to hold them accountable? The time to hold them accountable is not after they get in office. It's too late then. The time to hold them accountable and when they sit up in your face telling you all these lies about all these promises they're gonna make. That's the time to hold their ass accountable. Do research on all these politicians. These politicians running around here calling themselves they gonna work for you and all that. They don't give a fuck about you. Don't know you. Don't care about you. Won't lift a finger to help you.
Hey, you know the last 2 people that tried that, they fired him talking about Monica Lewinsky, even though a lot of people might don't like Bill Clinton, but he did good for helping people keep money, gave people extra money on income taxes and shit. But then look at John F. Kennedy. Dog, when they killed John F. Kennedy because he was for the blacks, that should have let you bitches know right there. They take their own people out. So they gonna dog you. They gonna shit all over you, nigga. Help a brother, and I don't give you permission to do it. I don't give a fuck. That's why every time you win a slam dunk contest, you win a fucking kickball contest, and any one of these all-star tournaments, That shit got to go to charity. Why you telling me what to do with the money I fucking want? Why I can't give it to my community? No, it got to go to one of y'all communities, one of y'all charities to help y'all side. Ain't nothing coming on our side. I'm gonna hear about no fucking Boys and Girls Club. Man, we been had that shit when I was coming up. Boys and Girls Club.
All right, so
You
get
feel
this,
me?
y'all. There's more to the story, right? So police have not commented on what led to the shooting. By Monday afternoon, nearly a full day after the shooting, public officials have released only scant details of what happened, even as video footage from the incident has spread widely and drawn national scrutiny. Stella London, who lives in the area, and her daughter said Monday they think Blake was breaking up a fight between two women over a scratch on one of their cars, and police assumed he was the problem. It all came from a scratched vehicle. It's just so sad. The women worry that if Blake does not survive, this city will become consumed by violence. Look, as far as I'm concerned, look, they violate, we demonstrate. They violate, we demonstrate. And this is another thing that really gets on my nerves, right? You got these motherfuckers out here telling us how we should protest. Bitch, when y'all was out there having the Boston Tea Party, you had any people out here telling y'all how y'all should protest? Huh? When y'all was out here, even more recently now. Remember when we had all these stay-at-home orders due to the ongoing global health bastard, right? You got people out there in Michigan about to kick down the fucking governor's door with AK-47s and all kinds of other assault rifles. What them cops did to them? Them cops just sit there, let them mans yell in their face, all that type of shit, right? Yet we get a man going in his car, about to walk in his fucking car, and he gets shot in the back 7 times unarmed. But yet, we got white men up here that can sit up here and yell in your face all the time, call you all kinds of names under the sun, with assault rifles, military style, vests and all that type of shit, and y'all won't do a fucking thing about it.
Yeah, and plus they was showing off all them guns, man. They had all their KKK gear on and shit. But
all them KKK gear, Trump supporters running around here, y'all violating my rights and shit. These motherfuckers, look, let me get this straight. Listen how stupid these motherfuckers are, right?
Yeah.
They get out their house, get in their car, they go to the spot they protest at, right? They get out, do their demonstrations, all that type of shit. Oh, I support Donald Trump. Trump is my man. He can't do it. Nobody can. They get back in their car, stop for a burger and gas, get back to the fucking house. How the fuck is your constitutional rights get violated? Huh?
nah, it really ain't. They can make it home safe. We got to worry
Y'all
about.
will sit up here and make up rules as they go along, right? You had the incident out in Texas. The governor came out and said, hey, look, you violate this protocol, you're going to get arrested on sight. The white girl gets arrested. The black judge holds the white girl accountable. And 2 days later, the governor reverses course on the law he set, just so that woman can get out of jail. They sit up here, they tell you to follow rules, and they tell you to get on their level. And then when you get on their level, they want to switch it up. They want to change the rules as they go along. Right? They go out here and they tell us we need to get our own shit. We go get our own shit. They want to come and take that shit over. We got our own style. We got our own swag. We got our own music. They want to look like us, dress like us, talk like us, walk like us, act like us. Hell, some of them want to have sex with us. And yet, we still get the short end of the stick because we so welcoming. We want to invite everybody to the fucking cookout.
Everybody can't come to the barbecue. It should be exclusive only to the brothers. But once you put your hand out and show them that, hey, you good, man, you're an honorary brother. That's where you done fucked up. Then,
that's a saying.
Then once they be around you so long, they'll get like a cool feeling that they can talk to you any kind of fucking way. Then some of these niggas just be allowing them to do the shit and stuff. Then it just goes to show you that the black community is real hard to real easy to infiltrate. You can't do half of these other cultures and shit. They haven't killed your ass, but you can do this to black people. It's coming a time that you keep kicking us down and the shit just gonna erupt. Then y'all want to get mad while people rioting. Y'all ain't giving people justice. So what else they can do but just show their anger?
I'm gonna give you another example, right? I'm gonna give you another example, right? There's two Americas, right? Right? Now, Donald Trump has did everything under the sun, right? He did everything and then some under the sun. This dude is still president, right? Andrew Gillum, right? The guy who was running for governor down in Florida. He was found in a hotel room, passed out naked, with vomit, drugs, and a gay dude. This dude's political career is over with. And you tend up now. Don't get me wrong. I think Andrew Gillum was a fucking coon, but the way they did him is the exact same thing. What would happen to anybody that call themselves selling out, man? That's why I tell you, man. Whites, you motherfuckers out here bootlicking and buck dancing for these motherfucking white supremacists or whatever like that. Hey, they only use you until they don't got no more use for you. Then they toss you aside. Ask Andrew Gillum. Ask Diamond and Silk. Ask Candace Owens. Candace Owens can't even speak at the Republican National Convention. Right?
I call that tough.
And that's good for her ass. They don't need that fucking rabbit ass mangy fucking hyena on that bitch. I don't need that flea bitten mutt coming on TV spewing out her bullshit.
I can't
be that tough salad.
I've been slapped her in her fucking face. I can't stand her. I hate her. And Diamond and Silk, they knew what the fuck they was doing. They gave them that little $1,200. Then when they was in court, they was like, "Did Donald Trump pay y'all?" And they was like, "No, he did not pay us." They was like, "Bitch, we got the information on y'all was getting paid for doing the shit, for being out there campaigning for him." Then they was like, "Well, we didn't know we was doing all that." I'm like, "Bitch, they got the information on y'all. Y'all just snitching on yourselves. Y'all making damn videos on YouTube about voting for Trump. Then he had you two bitches up there talking about, yes, Donald Trump, make America great again. He's our man. He can do no wrong. Now you wanna go back and be like, oh, we didn't know. Nah, y'all knew what the hell y'all were doing, just like that coon ass nigga Roland Martin up there on YouTube talking about Kamala Harris. He ain't did no wrong.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey, man. Yeah, man, that motherfucker Roland Martin talk, but he be on the front line. The only front lines you be at is a goddamn Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, motherfucker.
Yeah, first, I try to watch that liquor. That's the nigga who be on BET sometime, huh?
Yeah, the Bootleg Entertainment Television Network.
Yeah, him. I say, bro. For one night I was just inside, and they had a real topic on one of his shows, and I was about to sit there and watch that bitch. So when that nigga started talking, I already knew. I cut that shit off. I said, man, this nigga a bullshit. He a coon too. That's how he got his TV show. Only way you get on TV, nigga, you got to sell out, nigga. That's why Cat Williams told you niggas, man. When you go to these mansion parties trying to be celebrities, don't think these niggas ain't doing nothing for that money, man. To stay relevant. Kevin Hart already told you I never wear a dress. That nigga on Saturday Night Live in a purple dress, clapping his hand like a little bitch, kissing the rock on TV and shit. Nigga, where you do this shit at? Will Smith turning his son out on national TV in front of you niggas' face, and you niggas still blind. I don't understand that. How you gonna kiss your son?
Man. Roly-poly, man. Yeah, that's
There's too much faggot shit going on. That's why I would never be a part of that. Yeah, I'll go up in there. Y'all gonna give me a contract for my athletic abilities, my comedian skills, and my movie talent, or whatever, music. Man, I've been to smoke one of them niggas in there and took everything. I'm telling you.
This is how it gonna be, man.
Them the type of niggas you cutthroat. Don't cutthroat your own people, dog. When y'all in the same boat trying to get something. Put them two minds together and come up out that crab bucket. But you'll go sit in front of that white man and he'll offer you $250,000 and you about to kill your mama, your grandma, and everybody in that house just to get your career started. Like a Jennifer Hudson. You want me to keep going? Kanye West. Now he hurt. That boy feeling that shit, man. Them dudes can't be going out, man. Lord sit high, but he also look low, dog. It's only one God. I don't disrespect nobody or what they believe in, dog. But when you go to prison, all other gods, that man do get jealous, man. I'm a living witness to that. Because at first I ain't believe in him because I'm like, man, people dying, people getting shot. Man, they got no God out here. But then the more and more I learn, I had to teach myself. My cousin going to Catholic school. I'm going to Catholic school. I'm learning different religions. So I just had to sit there and learn on my own, man. And then this is what I came up with. This the guy I became over the years that I went through because everybody had a bumpy road. Everybody, man, dog, what you got to understand is for us to succeed in this fucking world, dog.
God
Don't
damn, the
go
liquor's
spend your
beating the
fucking
fucking
money.
Trailblazers by
What
30.
the fuck what am I seeing right now, man? Like Portland came out here not ready to play or what?
Man, we'll talk about that in another video, man. We got more serious shit to talk about. I
Yeah,
just saw the
but
goddamn thing, man. Portland getting their ass beat, man. Look like it'll be out some money. But anyway, they ain't need to hear it there. You know, when it comes to this whole dynamic, right? And I got a warning for one, Katrina Pearson. Katrina Pearson, if you ever watched this video, look here. You too fine to be out here cooning, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm warning you right now, Katrina Pearson. They're gonna kick you to the curb. Ask Diamond and Silk. Ask Candace Owens. You way too fine to be out here cooning, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to come up with a real brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm your man. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck all that coon out you. You know?
hey, I'm glad you said that, because you know what got me talking about the rebuttal of what you said? Dog, you seen Lisa Ray, dog? That bitch came out talking about she want to be Will Smith's side chick. Bitch, what kind of fucking bird brain? I don't think
she like 45.
Hey, James, he known for wanting to try to break up marriages because he said that if she had a chance, he'd break up a lot of marriages like that.
You know why? You know why? Because her husband was a fucking faggot and she ain't know it. That nigga was fucking your boy who go with your girl playing on Mud, Tisha Campbell husband. That nigga a fucking faggot. Him, Will Smith, all them niggas be fucking each other, man. Y'all just got to do your own homework.
Nicole Marcus the same way, James.
Hey, anything with C-double-O, I don't trust that. Because there's only one word you could probably get out that shit is coon, period. I ain't never going that route, dog. I can't see how a nigga do that shit. Like I said, Will Smith fucking pissed me off because I was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air head. Because I used to get up in the morning while I Saved by the Bells and that shit to get ready for school. To see you niggas sell out like that shit, and you from West Philly, nigga. Home of the fucking boxers. Home of where niggas throw them hands at. And you busting your ass cheeks open for Quincy Jones, huh? You faggot punk bitch.
Bad boy,
man.
Then you won't get on there mad because that girl giving her coochie to a young nigga. Talking about the man ain't. Let me tell you one thing about my people, dog. We might fabricate a little. I'm talking about the young community that came under us because since Katrina hit, we not there to really raise these niggas. And I don't, you know, I say some of that is our fault, but we let them people do that to us, dog. Even though we knew what was about to happen. We still let them people flood us like that, dog. We could have prevented that shit. But the big dogs didn't. That's why Ray Nagin ass went to jail, because he tried to rekindle his shit when they opened the city back up, talking about some chocolate city, and they hit that nigga with 22 indictments. Oh, bitch, you want coon now? You won't be no coon no more? Sit him now. Yeah. Dog, that's how them people play, like LB told you. When them people tired of you, dog, they go, Ray Nagin could have stopped that shit, dog. But now, all of a sudden, the city back open. You see what they're trying to do, but now you want to be black all of a sudden because a nigga at your head. You the mayor of the city, dog. You ain't give no warning. You ain't take that shit serious, and you already knew them bitches had bombs plotted around to blow the fucking levers to flood the blacks out anyway. Man, that story get deeper and deeper, man. That shit was so fucked up. It came to a point in time. All politics. That's why I don't vote. I don't give a fuck who it is. If a nigga win, a nigga win. That shit ain't gonna impact my motherfucking life because I'ma still live and do me the way I know how to do me and survive in this fucking jungle. Because this ain't nothing but a jungle down here, player. You get caught up in them white folks game if you want, you're gonna be a statistic, homie. Jail or dead. Look at all the black celebrities went that route. Pimp C, God bless your soul, nigga. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince, icon legends, nigga. People getting rid of your stupid ass, man.
And you know what? It's true. They killing them too. Because they don't like the fact that Michael Jackson had power over the music industry. And
man, listen, Michael told you, hey y'all, they're trying to kill me. Sony mad because I don't want to sell them full rights. I own Sony. That was Mike shit, man. Mike told you that shit.
He wasn't finna sell that Beatles catalog to them motherfuckers.
That nigga was not, dog. You got PlayStation. EA Sports is busting heads fucking with that Sony system. Everybody played Madden 2K. Nigga, that's Sony. Nigga don't play. I ain't nothing against Xbox, dog, but PlayStation been existing before all that shit.
Shoot. They killed
Dog.
Prince because he didn't want to sell his music. But
And look, hold up. This the trip part about it. This the icing on the cake. Look how they played the nigga who killed Michael Jackson. Boy, let that would have been anybody else. Nigga, that nigga got 2 years for that shit.
Yeah, goddamn. Doctor, who that doctor name is?
I forgot that nigga name. I'm glad I don't know his
It's
name.
Conrad something. It's Conrad something.
Look, Conrad. Who named Conrad? I know it's Conrad. Add rat on the end of that nigga shit. Because he tried to rat his way out. Too late. The people still gave your ass 2 years. You already knew the deal. Why would you kill a nigga who feeding you though? Biting the hand that really fucking feeds you. Michael got more
Conrad
than
Murray. That's his motherfucking name.
This
Conrad
nigga got a
Murray.
whole fucking zoo in his fucking backyard. And you about to kill this nigga?
Nigga got
Shit.
giraffe and everything, man.
Me and that monkey would have been sleeping in the same room. Keep your shit on your side, and I'm on my side.
Oh yeah, Sam Cooke. Yeah, they killed. I remember them talking about Sam Cooke, man.
Oh yeah, here another one, dog. I forgot, dog.
Shout out to Patricia Jenkins for calling that out, man. Yeah, man, I remember that shit, man.
Yeah, dog, they had a documentary about that boy. You need to peep it out, bro. When I seen that for the first time, dog, it could bring you back to Bob Marley, Kurt Cobain's. It could bring you back to fucking
Al Green.
what the nigga name is? Damn. Boy, they done knocked at least 1,000 niggas off. And it come out, Kurt Cobain put a shotgun to himself and blew it. Boy, ain't no fucking way. No fucking way.
everybody know Courtney Love killed that man.
Boy, no, man, that was, listen, Malcolm X, dog, John F. Kennedy, Jesse Jack, dog. If you read the real story on Martin Luther King, that man wasn't dead when that bullet hit him. They killed that man at the fucking hospital, man. They smothered that man, but they gonna keep all that shit confidential. This man done marched through damn near 30 states, a 1 million man march, all the way to DC, picking up people as he go. When you got that much fucking power with them white folks looking, boy, they like, hold up. Man, no fucking way. You not about to do that.
And just when I talked about motherfuckers out here bootlicking and whatever like that and shining shoes, nobody who, just as I said that, I go on Twitter, right? And look who's out there eating them butter biscuits, man. Herschel Walker.
Oh no, not my nigga. Oh,
Nah, man. Listen, he been one though. I'm sorry to say it, bro.
That motherfucker man. That motherfucker was out there eating them butter biscuits, man. I bet he got that shit straight out the fucking Popeyes menu.
Listen, when they saw his talent, see that's how they get us too, dog. That's why I tell you, when niggas sell out for that bag, you could tell the ones who sell out for that bag. Because the ones who sell out for that bag, they're gonna push you to get rings. They're gonna push you through the media and they're gonna keep your name blasted, posted on everything.
James,
so
I'm glad you say that, right?
Because I'm doing it like that.
I'm glad you say that because I'm gonna spin it like this, right? Because James is telling the absolute truth on this, right? Whenever they run out a black person or whatever like that, right? And you don't hear the white media or the mainstream media going after him with all kinds of vitriol and shit like that, that tell you right there he bought and paid for, man.
Yeah, facts.
So get this, right? You know when Representative John Lewis died, right? Not that long ago, right?
Yeah.
Everybody talk about his good trouble and all that type of shit now. Now, you know a person they didn't recognize? Stokely Carmichael.
Ooh, I forgot about him.
So let me get this straight. John Lewis and Stokely Carmichael fighting for the same thing, but yet you vilify Stokely Carmichael, but you praise John Lewis.
Well, you know who sold out already.
That's what I'm saying, man. Man, look. I said this before on Friday. Choose a side. You either with black empowerment or you with white supremacy. But what you ain't gonna do is do this hokey pokey and turn yourself around. And that's what it's all about. You're not gonna do all that shit. Fuck all that. You either with black empowerment or you with white supremacy. Choose a side.
I'd rather you just choose
Fuck
a
this
side
gray
and say
area.
just,
Fuck all this gray area straddling the fence type of shit. You picking and choosing you want when you want to be black.
And
You
see,
picking and choosing when black empowerment applied to you.
you know why I could agree with you on that? Because we don't. I have white friends. I have Mexican friends, and I ain't never had Mexican friends till I moved to Houston. I don't know how to speak Mexican. I be telling a nigga, man, don't talk that shit like that, man. Speak English around me, cause I be thinking you talking about me. I'm serious. Don't be doing all that around me, man. Talk English. Y'all talk English any other day, but when I come around, everybody
they
want to
speak
start
Spanish
talking
and
Mexican
shit.
all
They
of a
want to
sudden.
speak Spanish
I
to
don't
you.
play that shit, man. Talk English. Y'all was doing it before I came here. Continue. Cause like I said, I'm gonna feel like you talking about me, and it's gonna get serious. I
Shout out to
lose a
Joshua
job
Cleveland.
behind my manhood, boy.
Shout out to Joshua Cleveland and bless Mr. Davis in the building, man. I see y'all, man.
What the hell's
Appreciate y'all,
wrong with
man.
you?
So
Running
I don't
around
have
like
no beef with
like
nobody,
your head
dog.
cut
I
off.
got all kind of friends, and I love it that way because it's good to have other people just that's on the same page with you. Because everybody ain't no sellout. Everybody, some of these other cultures getting it out the mud like us. So if you with that struggle, I'm with you, nigga. Just listen. I know a snake when I see it. Believe that. Ain't that's why I'm still here to talk about it, because I ain't letting no nigga get close to me no more. I seen too many niggas got. I learned from my mistakes. I learned from other niggas' mistakes. I'd be a damn fool to sit here and tell you I didn't. Then I really be clout chasing like I'm that hard ass nigga. Nigga just ain't gonna fuck with me. I learned from other niggas' mistakes. That's why I moved the way I moved. And nigga, like I said, a nigga can't tell you shit, dog. But one thing for sure, a nigga ain't gonna tell you, oh, that nigga will sell out for that paper. Nigga done came at me with all kind of fucking money and opportunities, and I'm just listening, man. And what I gotta do? Man, no, indeed, no. You winning. I ain't winning off of that shit.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
how
Steven
you
Alexander in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. It just, we got to sit up here. It gets on my nerve, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna go. Let's go back. I'm a peep game for y'all a second, right? Because I talked about this right when we talked about U.S. history, right? Right
All right.
now, our kids coming up through school and all that, right? Our kids come up through school. Kids get fed misinformation from Jump Street. They get fed bullshit from Jump Street. They don't know. They talk in the textbooks in elementary school. They talk about they were good slaves, man. What the fuck is that shit?
Why would you want to install that in your kid?
a good slave a day in my life. I
What the
always
fuck
heard
is
about my
slave?
friends in the last
We
with.
ain't in that shit no more. That shit wasn't going on when we was in there. So why y'all ain't rewrite that shit like y'all rewrote everything else?
Hey,
They
get
got
this,
like three.
yo. Get this, yo. This goes back to all these fucking politicians, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole country was built on racism, man. When it comes to these
Yeah,
politicians out here dictating what gets put in the fucking textbooks. You know how much shit out there that we don't know? People out there barely know about goddamn Juneteenth, right? People barely knew about Black Wall Street. And that was just a couple years ago.
dog. I
What
ain't gonna
other
lie,
shit out there
LB.
that we don't know about because you got these politicians and these bought and paid for motherfuckers out here dictating shit.
Yeah, I ain't know about all that shit though.
They want to put in all kinds of fucking propaganda, all kinds of lies. They train these people to make you believe all this shit out here that wasn't true. They're out here taking down a statue. What the fuck taking down a statue gonna do when the fucking teaching still exists?
Statues and
They can
flags.
do
Listen,
it.
They want
I
to
ain't.
change flags, take down statues, all this other type of shit, right? Trying to basically erase the history. Meanwhile, the history that they want to put their history in the textbooks, not what the actual history is. They want to put their version of the history in the textbooks because we don't want to offend nobody.
Listen, that's why. That's another reason, LB. I ain't want to go to school because I knew all that shit was a gimmick anyway. You
And,
feel me? Like,
and get this, James. Get this, James. In my opinion, schools are the biggest fucking crooks out there.
yeah, for real,
How
they
can
is.
you run around here and get a goddamn degree in whatever you get a degree in, right? But yet that don't guarantee you to get a job.
I
My
was just
niggas out
about to
there
go
getting
there.
degrees out there, going out there getting doctorates in law and health and medical and all that shit. They working at fucking Burger King.
Dog, I was just about to mention that because I got people graduated, dog, from Nicholls State, LSU, Arizona, Western Arizona, and these niggas working like jobs I'm working. Now y'all done went 4 years, got yourself in loan debts and grant debts and all this bullshit, and now you out here in the field with me. Why you ain't know how to pay off? Why you ain't got your own company? That shit do not pay off sometimes. They only push who they won't push. And once you go put that application out and they read your background because you can't hide it, nigga, they looking at all your juvenile record. Nigga, if you been to jail or not or whatsoever, and they gonna still run all that shit like you still doing it to this day, like you can't change. Like I say, I just told y'all I learned from my mistakes and other people's mistakes that I hung around. That's why I'm a living testimony today. And I thank God for saving me. All my people that I'm with, high school, middle school, nigga, they not here. They gone, bro. I swear on everything I love, brother, is not here. I just told you what the cops did. My best friend, that was like a brother to me. Them dudes is dead doing life, 3 life sentences in jail, man. Ain't no coming home from that. Now, there's people that I came up with, I ate at the table with, I done did picnics with, I done had the best times of my life with. Because he was living wrong and y'all couldn't catch him, y'all decided on yourself. And if you look at that somewhere down the line, everybody went to getting indicted, man. 2002, 2003, like 82 people got indicted in my city. The fucking government is so fucking crooked, they'll let you do whatever you want to do, long as you ain't no big dog. If you like a little fish and you just swimming, just controlling your paint, and you ain't trying to be on Front Street, they might let you slide. But see, when you making noise and you trying to be the man, you showing you the man, oh, they gonna cut them colors down. You're gonna be wearing one color now. Yeah, ain't no more colors. They're gonna shut that shit all the way down. You ain't supposed to be on Front Street anyway. I don't give a fuck what you do, whether it's legal or not. Because when the white folks see a black person shining the way they do, I ain't gonna lie. I never seen so many nice cars in one state in my whole life. I'm talking about Maseratis, Lamborghinis, Maybachs. Man, I ain't see that shit in my city at all. Nigga, we was riding in Hooters, barely had a tire, riding on a spare tire. Nigga, go 50 miles, you supposed to change. Nigga, we got that bitch on there for 3 months. But then when I came to Texas after the storm, I'm like, damn, these niggas really eating out here. And these people doing it the right way, dog. I'm like, God damn. This bitch big enough for you to make money right here. I'm like, shit, I ain't going back home. I done went that route. That's crabs in the bucket. Nobody don't want, not saying everybody, but I ain't really had nothing to go back home to. So I started a new life. I raised my family the way I was raised. And it felt good, dog. It felt good to see a change. Because the shit that I got now, all the shit I was doing the illegal way, I ain't have half of that shit that I got, not doing it the right way. So sometimes you gotta crawl and take baby steps to get your goal. Don't try to cheat the line, because hard work pays off, dog. For real, dog. Hard work really pays off, man. And I was a non-believer for a long time. Now, man, why go work on a job when I can make $1,000 in a day? But you ain't looking at the consequences. Nigga robbing your ass, nigga going to jail. You feel me? Nigga setting you up for as getting busted. Anything, dog, can go wrong when you doing it the wrong way because niggas got jealousy. Nobody wants, everybody say, oh, he the man. That nigga on, boy, he got it. The whole while that's the same nigga about to come in your shit and take your ass out.
Get this, y'all, right? Little known fact, right? I've been out of work a month, right? I've been out of work a month, right? So I've been doing like, to get by, you know what I'm saying? Boy was out here driving Lyft and whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? I got to get it how I live and shit.
Hey, that's
a
job, man.
So get this, right? I came across my man who I worked with when I was in uniform, right? He was retired. He was a retired Navy guy. You know what I'm saying? I came across him because he lived where I lived at and shit. I ran to him one day while he was working out. I just pulled up, buying groceries and all that type of shit, right? So we was talking whatever like that, right? Dude got me on, right? Dude put me on some people. And right when I did the interview today, it turned out, I knew these people, right? So get this, right? How about I got an offer letter? $75,000 a year.
Look at that. That's a blessing, boy.
That's a blessing, man.
And listen,
And you know what? And these my home, these my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? That looked out for me, man. Got me an offer letter, 75 grand a year. And that's on top of the money I'm already getting from retirement and disability. So I'm clearing 120 as we speak. You know what I'm saying?
You deserve that, man. You fought for
that's
your
what's up,
country.
LB.
Man, we got Buck Dance on TV right now doing a speech for Trump.
Who's buck dancing on TV?
Tim Scott.
Man, fuck that beaver.
Man, I don't want to hear about none of that shit. Let's hear some more good stories. Dog, that's a blessing, dog. Because let me tell you why. Hard work pays off, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever listens to LB stream, man, this man be cooking on all kind of topics. And this is my type of field, not just no sports. I've been through a lot of shit, just like everybody else. That's my skin color. So when you hear a story like that, that's motivation to me. Because that let me know I can do the same thing. It's only the people you surround yourself with, far as if you want to surround yourself around knuckleheads or you want to surround yourself around go-getters. You know what I mean? So you pick your poison, man, like LBC. Pick the side of the fence you want to be on. You got to choose your life because you only get one. So when you get that one life, it might take you 40 years to get it right. So that next 40 till you hit 80, that might be your blessing point. It might not go right in the beginning. It might go right in the beginning, then you fall off at the end. Nobody want to live like that. But however you start, just know you still have to finish. So you always want to finish strong. The second half of your life is where you become a real man, a lady, and take your wrongs and your rights and be like, this what I'm gonna make of it. This the cause you dealt me. Just don't settle for less and don't be no fucking bootlicker. Because guess what? The same way them crackers did it, you can do it the same way. You can get that same bag just like them by keeping it real with yourself and your community.
And man, I appreciate y'all in the comment section, man. I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys is why I come on this channel every day and put out this content, man. Whether it be basketball, whether it be real life shit, whether it be whatever else. You know, I don't, you know, it don't matter. You know, you guys are why, even though I only got like 500 something subs, so what? You guys out here listening, watching my videos, man. That gives me come out here every day to come out, put out this content. But hey, I'm showing y'all Tim Scott. I'm gonna show y'all the cartoon version of Tim Scott right here, right? Look at him right there. You know what I'm saying? Tim Scott right there, man. You know, hey, basking his buck dancing glory. You know,
Got the buck ass teeth, too. You got them Bad Bunny teeth too. Damn. I'm surprised he don't got a Trump hat on his head. Damn, that's fucked up.
hey, you know, I should have put a Trump supporter hat on his head. Look at him, you know what I'm saying? He fat, got big ass buck teeth. Yep. And then you know, every time he talk, we need to support dog. Yeah, that motherfucker. And Tim Scott is the you would keep chucking my wood. Hey, Tim Scott is the fucking junior senator out of South Carolina. You know, the other senator in South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, aka Lady G. But if y'all want to know who Lady G is, y'all gotta subscribe to my Patreon. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not gonna put out this content. I'm not gonna put that content out on these airwaves.
I'm about to say, what it would huh? What it would pecker face ass nigga. Yeah, bro. I just like chopping it up on all kind of subjects, me, bro. Cause that keep me sharp as a blade. Cause I don't watch the news because they only show you what they won't show you. So half of this shit don't reply to my community anyway. But
Exactly.
when other people watch the news and I hear them talking about it, you know, it ain't like I don't know what they talking about. So I be like, man, that's why I don't watch that shit anyway. Well, why I'm gonna waste 2-3 hours of my time watching some bullshit like that? I could be getting money. I could be doing something else with my time, having fun with my kids. You know, anything than giving them my fucking time to watch something I already know gonna happen.
Real quick. Hold up a second, Jen. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick. Hey, shout out to G5 Gabe in the building, man. I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Where the fuck you been at, man? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you, man. Long time no see. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, James. Keep cooking, man.
No, I was just saying that's why I don't watch the news, because they just put shit on there and they want to see how the community gonna act to it. And, like niggas be all on the edge of their seats and doing all this commotion. Like your vote really gonna mean something. People still got who they want in the office.
Especially the
You
people,
right about
especially the
that, James,
people.
man, because they've been keeping this this one dude in office in Kentucky for the last 35 years. I don't know why he's still in office right now.
Man, it's all about them people, man. You gotta understand them. You gotta understand the people before they get to the positions, man. We got to hold them people accountable, like we said earlier. So like you said, it's like you just said and done. Oh, we had to have the right people in office, but it's like some of these people sell out quick.
Yeah, they
And
said
it's
back
like,
then, they're gonna definitely do that with the quickness. You give them the right amount, you know, they're gonna do anything to keep them pockets full.
yeah, it's sad, man. Because in the day, if they want that paper and they want that fame, and when you become a politician, the higher you is, whatever, you in that status, you become famous. You get all that money and all that shit may be. You like, you know what I mean? You sell out.
That's what Daniel Cameron doing right now. He's selling out because he wanted to be president of the United States one day. He
That's
figured
how it be. They're selling out, man. They want to be that. They want to be celebrity. They want to be famous. They want to be in the shot. They want the spotlight on this and that. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, you ain't here for that. Do your job.
Just like these coon ass nigga pastors out here, they want to dress like they pimps and dress like they super flying shit, but ain't doing nothing for the community. Just like that nigga just like the pastor in Detroit. This was the Flint, Michigan shit, or it happened in Detroit. Just like that motherfucker was asking for $1,000 in church tithes, but motherfuckers can't get clean water. But you asking black people who barely got money to pay their fucking rent $1,000 in church tithes. What type of shit is that? Then you want to
Yeah,
get
that's
mad at the
Oh
people
yeah,
for
they want. Hey man, that preacher man, they wanted to fuck his ass up, man.
I would have
I,
paid the shit out there, motherfucker, man.
I smack them inside the church.
I
that's
don't
why
know.
that's why I
I
don't trust
smack.
TV pastors, man. I would never ever
Man, no
trust
mega
a TV
pastors.
pastor.
Man, no mega pastors is some crooks, yo.
And see,
They
this
just
the
like
thing.
really crooks. They don't care about people, man.
See, this the thing about that, right? These pork chop preachers and these pulpit pimps and all that, right? Hey, just not that long ago, you had the one preacher down in oh, I forgot what church that was, but they let Michael Bloomberg in that motherfucker, right? That motherfucking preacher let Michael Bloomberg up in that church, and then you had all those congregation members basically stood up and turned their back on him. That motherfucker presidential campaign was up in smoke the next day.
Oh, y'all remember that shit too? They said we will not look at you, motherfucker. All them folks turned their back on them. Then I heard about the other pastor too, Joel Osteen. It was like I think a storm was going on. Then people was outside
Y'all,
the church.
Houston,
He locked the door.
the storm in here, Houston,
Yep.
and then he ain't opened his church. He ain't opened his church.
Yep. That motherfucker was in there doing the cha-cha slide. He was like, "Fuck you niggas, y'all ain't coming in my church." Shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
man. Look, if I what was that? Yeah, it was
Creflo
Brown
Dollar.
Chapel EME Church. Brown, it
$55
was
million
Brown Chapel. It was Brown
Talking
Chapel
about,
EME
talking
Church
about
and
God want me. Talking about God want me to have
Hey, hold on a
jet.
second. Hold up. So it was Brown Chapel EME Church down in Selma. We had Michael Bloomberg calling himself going up there and calling himself trying to put out his presidential vision, right? And those people turned their back on him. That motherfucker candidacy was gone the next day. And then if I'm that congregation, I'm going after that preacher for even letting him in that goddamn church. They should have they should have had like an emergency meeting and voted his ass out.
Through holy water over that motherfucker.
All them deacons and them deaconesses that be sitting up there with their big old sombrero hats and shit. and they pure white dress, and they sitting up here gossiping about what this girl did and what that guy did, and how the preacher had them doggy style in the goddamn in the preacher chambers one Wednesday afternoon during Bible study. Yeah, all the motherfuckers right there, all the motherfuckers, right, just was responsible for not doing anything about that situation with Michael Bloomberg. You had Joel Osteen, right?
Yep.
Joel Osteen during the hurricane. He running around here talking this bullshit about, oh man, you know, well, we had to make sure we had to get everything together and all that. That's bullshit. He had no intentions of opening up that goddamn church. It was only after the media called him out on it. It was only after public pressure that all of a sudden now he opened up his church and and whatever like that. Get the fuck out of here. These people don't give a fuck about you. They sit up here, they use quotes out of the Bible all day, all night long, and basically use it to weaponize their talking point. They're using to weaponize them to get you into giving your money, get you into doing all kinds of shit, man. Look, you don't need to go to no goddamn going church this on Sunday afternoon, knowing if what's in you, right? You believe who you believe. You don't need to be sitting up here have some preacher telling you this, that, and the third what, knowing he don't care about you, knowing that he don't mean what the fuck he say, because this is my thing, right? All these preachers talking this, that, and the third, when they come here looking like 10 rings, looking like the Mandarin of goddamn Iron Man. You got the fucking that buck dancing Daryl Scott looking like Lloyd Banks.
Hey, I came back on the right time because I had to go make a run right quick. Say, bro, these churches is outrageous now. Let me tell you something, bro. When you come up in the church house, I know everybody that been to church in the 80s and the early 90s. Did they ever have ATM machines in that motherfucker?
Hell no.
All right, that's my first question. All right, second question. Hold up, second question. When you was coming up in the church in the 80s and the 90s, some people who might be in the 70s, salute to y'all who support the channel who ain't here listening too. But listen, in those 3 decades, nobody wasn't worrying about no money. Nigga bad had a church house to go to. Nigga was putting up tents. Long as they was getting the word. That's when they started saying, I don't care how you look, come as you walk. Then they took the fashion to a whole nother level. Nigga went to treating church like clubs. Now peep this out. Our church that I went to 4 churches in my whole life, bro. I got baptized at one. So this first church, this would let me know, man, this shit is about money. First church I went to, I played basketball and baseball. It was a softball team. So the lady of the church, she used to be on the organ. She bring us everywhere to the water parks on weekends. Not every weekend, but she'll pick one weekend out the month where we do good out that whole 4 days, the 4 times we go to church and do Bible study. So you got Sunday and Wednesday on Bible study. So you're going to church 8 times in that month. So if everybody do good out that whole month, she gonna pick a week that she'll bring us somewhere on a school bus to a water park or just to a little invention to have fun with the kids and do picnic type shit. So we used to love that shit. They had me going to church. I was still listening to the word, but I was just too young to understand. Why this nigga fucking over his wife by cheating with somebody in the church house? So the church wound up going down. They went bankruptcy. The church looked like a abandoned fucking rock house now. Board all on the bitch and all kinds. Then listen, let me tell you how law worked, dog. The whole while this nigga sleeping in that bitch. Nigga think that bitch abandoned, but he living in there because his wife done hit it for everything. Because if you cheating and y'all get a divorce, she get everything. You cheated on her. So now you about to be left with nothing. So why is you cheating? Now that's why you trying to hold on to this marriage. And it dog, like the pastor bought his wife the Lamborghini truck. But let me keep going. This is the second church I went to. The second church I went to, this nigga doing the same thing. But what outrageous was about this church, they did all the same thing for the kids. It was a bigger church though. This nigga bought a church in Houston, put a church in Baton Rouge, and he had a church in New Orleans. What kind of money you making off these people? You got churches all across the United States like this. Who gets this nigga got ATM machines in the church? Dog, I'm like, hold up. Dog, I say this nigga here, boy, Lord, this nigga cutting up. Now he went from a Lexus to a Mercedes to a Bentley. He putting up shit on niggas.
Yeah, man.
So
that's
listen,
what I'm saying, man.
You don't trust. You can't trust.
Hey, but you know what? Hey,
You
but you know what, though?
You can't trust big churches, man. For real,
But you
man.
know,
Listen,
for
man.
real, man, you can't trust these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying?
No
Half
big
the
church.
time,
Listen, man.
hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. The only church I trust is one to be having like 30 people, man. You know those small churches be having 30 people.
yeah.
That's the only church.
hey,
I
man.
don't
Hey,
trust
get
them
this,
big
y'all.
churches, yo.
Get
I
this,
don't,
y'all.
man.
Half the time, you go to these mega churches, half the time you can't even get to the preacher. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to the main pastor. You got to talk to this person. You got to talk to the aide. You got to talk to the deacon. You got to talk to the deaconess. You got to talk to, whoever else they want to throw at you. Look, I don't want to talk to you.
It'd be 50 people up there, man.
But no,
that ain't nothing but a trap house.
Half the time. Then get this, right? Then the preacher got security. The motherfucker got security. He got
why you got security for, man?
Shit.
You got the law. What you paying security, huh? No, he protecting that money. You don't want nigga running that bitch and rob him.
Hey, and then you got Creflo Dollar or trifling ass coming on TV. If God wants me to have a plane, you can't stop me from dreaming.
Hey, what the white man name is who be on the TV on the commercial like 2, 3.
Oh, you talking about
holy water? You can buy this holy water.
Yo, he ain't right, yo. I remember seeing him about Java. Yo,
I thought the law water was free. That nigga said, you buy this holy water, it'll change your life. Just give a donation. Come to church. I know church closed because of Corona, but you can still send that $100 donation.
That'll be like the injury. No, this would be the worst though. This would be the worst though. They be having the people. My leg went broke. I can't walk no more. It's just they throw the water on you. You start doing things like yo. I'll be so like, come on, yo.
Hey, that motherfucking Benny Hinn. And hey, I always thought that motherfucker be on the next episode of American Greed. That motherfucker, hey, I see him no lie. They be in the goddamn stadiums and shit, right? Big ass football field stadiums and shit. This person come and talk about I got brain cancer and whatnot. They over there touching them and shit. I'm like, I remember being like 10 years old watching that. Like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, he is lying. This is like, come on, man.
Hey, I know some of y'all won't remember this as a kid. I remember Jimmy Swagger was on live TV talking about
Oh, hey, Luda Ryder. Hey, I'm glad you said it because I was just about to talk about that. So Jimmy Swagger was caught in a hotel room with a prostitute. That's why he came on there and said that shit.
Yeah, I know where he was going when he said Jimmy Swagger. That's the only reason why he did that, because they kept. No, you know how many times they busted that nigga doing the same shit over and over and over?
Yo.
No, that nigga was like, this nigga had a hot dick, boy. That nigga said, I'm going to the house and pray for the women. Prayer meeting at your house.
I know you're a sinner and whatnot, but I can cue you with this holy dick.
I swear to God, I wish a preacher would knock on my door. Cause my girl go to church talking about prayer meeting. Boy, what? I'm hitting you with that iron. I'm about to pray for you right now. I will hit you with that iron, boy. I'm gonna pray for your ass right now.
And you know what's crazy though, man? These pro-black conscious leaders be doing the same exact thing too, man. It's disgusting, man. You fake it like these Umar Johnsons and Jay Morrisons and all that stuff.
Man, fuck Jay Morrison. He a piece of shit.
And Omar Johnson and all that stuff, man. They do the same exact thing, man. Scamming people for money, man.
The pastor see Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Oh, Miss Parker.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Get hard as a motherfucker.
Word, people wicked, man.
These preachers be having lavish lifestyles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you went anybody that's out in Texas, man, they know about Kenneth Copeland, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker literally has a fortress. Okay, this motherfucker been quote unquote preaching for damn near 40 years.
Right? Don Magic Wine the preacher now.
Who?
Don Magic Wine.
Oh yeah, Bishop Don Juan.
Yeah,
he been a bishop though.
How you go from being a pimp to a preacher?
I mean, what
you think preachers is, nigga? Preachers ain't nothing but pimps anyway. What you mean?
He preach about that pimp.
Boy, your dog, listen. You can't tell me what the fuck you going to people's house for prayer meeting for. That's what the church for.
That's
you got hold up. You got you and your 12 disciples up in there running the train on this lady. You can't sit there and tell me they ain't.
Yeah, that's what Bible.
I won't hear that shit, dog. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, that shit is not church, boy. I want to give them niggas a piece of bread.
I don't trust no big churches, man. Man, if a church hold like 1,000, I'm skeptical, man. If a church hold 1,000 people, I'm skeptical about it, man.
Listen to me, bro. Like I say, just listen to me carefully. You say you about to have prayer meeting. but you going to different people's houses. Why is you going to different people's houses when you got a big ass congregation and you got the hall across the street for Bible study and you got a shade in the back that can hold damn near 300 people? Come on, dog. You can't sit here and tell me you going to no fucking woman house talking about no fucking prayer. We going around praying for people. Yeah, you
Hey,
laying pipe, bitch.
No.
Like I say, knock on my fucking door and I'm gonna show you, bitch. I'm
Hey,
gonna knock fire for
when
one
I
of
was
these
a
bitches.
kid, we had church. We had church in the park because we didn't have no church, so we had to have church somewhere. So
Then
we had church.
motherfuckers give you crackers and grape juice too. What in the Bible they supposed to give you bread and wine, but the motherfuckers give you juicy juice and stale crackers and shit.
Real cheap, man.
That commodity grape juice too. Remember when you go to the church and they give you the bread, the
Yeah,
cheese, the juice? They give you a grape juice, an apple juice, and the orange juice. I remember that shit like yesterday, dog.
the
I was
grape
in the
juice.
struggle.
Cheap.
Ain't no shame in my game, but that's what they were serving us in church. Crackers, crushed up. Pick one piece of cracker that's broken all up, and you're gonna grab one cup of that grape juice, that concentrate, and hit that bitch. And now
And
you think you got the Holy Ghost.
we used to have Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Word, man. Them mega churches is crazy. I
What broke
can't
the
do it.
listen, when that man had a baby for the lady who's sitting next to the to his wife, to the first lady of the church house, nigga. Now you just had your son like 3 years. This nigga about 3, about to be 4. That's how long we was going to that church. And at that time, I was on the verge about to graduate. I had just hit high school. I had like 2 more years left. I was like, damn, I'm about to be on my own. So by me living with my grandfather, dog, that nigga, you couldn't sleep in the daytime. He throwing water on you. Nigga, you got to get up and get a job, nigga. If I got to get up at 5:30 and go to work and work in this heat, bitch, you could too. I won't hear nothing. Let me come in this house, you laid up in this bitch playing this game all day. Give a fuck if you ain't in school. Go get something. Nigga, that nigga was hard on me, dog. I go to sleep in church, them elbows used to hurt. I thought he cracked the rib one time. He hit me so hard. I'm like, God
James,
damn.
James.
Hey,
My
hey,
my
y'all.
mom slapped me upside the head.
Hey,
No, he hit me with
I got a
that
clip for y'all
elbow.
to listen to. I got a clip for y'all real quick. Listen to this shit.
Sumaka sede dalamoko. Manda kishiti korora bashata. Manda kalaboho. Masiki lomoko ramasa. Kadika na mosuya lama. Kamba sokoya.
That's motherfucking Robert Tilton, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
In Japan or something?
That motherfucker calling himself trying to speak in tongues and shit.
I thought that nigga was speaking Chinese or something. Like, what the hell?
I thought you were. I thought you speak another language or something, bro.
Hey, did
Hey,
y'all see that I don't know if y'all ever heard of this dude, but have y'all ever seen this black preacher on YouTube? He was crip walking this shit, then he was like dancing to like the mystical song, Here I Go. I was like, I need a like that motherfucker was he was doing Bible quotes, but he was cussing like a motherfucker and shit. But he
I
had like a
thought
damn phone book and shit. I was like, what? I forgot that preacher's name. This dude was raw as a motherfucker, man. Like if you look it up on YouTube, just look up black pastor crip walking. Then if you can't find it, just type in black pastor dance to the mystical Here I Go song. That should have
hey,
had
I seen 2 churches on YouTube when I just glanced over it by watching other people's shit, dealing with fucked up ass shit like that. I seen 2 preachers on YouTube. I would love to go to their church. One nigga cursing his church because he said, "Look
I know
here,
you're talking
man."
about dude got glasses. You talking about dude with
Yeah, he said,
glasses?
I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You can talk however you want, long as we ain't here for the right reason. We praising the Lord. The Lord will curse you out if he see you ain't doing right. What you told Jesus? Why you think Jesus ain't gonna take bath? That's why I think Eddie Griffin took that joke from too, though. Because I seen a couple of skits of his service. That nigga be cussing his ass off, and another dude, that nigga stood up and he was like, everybody that's new to my church, introduce yourself. First time members. And one of them stood up, he was a transgender. That nigga flamed his ass out, man. Get the fuck up about that. That nigga said, man, get up out my church, man. I don't allow y'all them kind up in here. I look, I say, oh, whoa, where that nigga church at? I won't go to him now. Woo! That nigga come home. I was like, God damn. Cause dog, to be honest with you, bro, I was born in the 70s, bro. That shit wasn't allowed, man. 80s, that shit wasn't allowed. 90s, that shit wasn't allowed. Now, whatever happened between 99 and 9, I don't know, bro. Woo! Shit. I got to stay by myself, bro. Nigga might sneeze on me and I might become one. I don't know. No, shit. Stay far across the street as possible. They should have their own city for them bitches. Look at San Francisco. They got a whole area for them bitches in San Francisco. I lived in Oakland for 5 years, 05 to 09, bro. Every time we went across that bridge, nigga know not section to go to because they got that rainbow flags hanging up. Do not pass this section. Just like in New Orleans, if you come to Bourbon, French Quarters, you got a line. Enter at your own risk. Do not go by the rainbow flags at the back of the parking lot. That's why everybody hang in the front. Not saying every city got them, but dog, them bitches just taking over. Where they coming from?
Hey, James, man. My father found my hidden stash in my room on my Playboys. He looked at me and said, at least we know you love women.
Hey, you know what I'm tripping off? Remember on the movie Class Act when his daddy thought he was gay? And that nigga wind up walking in the room on kid, hitting your girl. And that nigga went up in there and tried to hit his wife. He thought his son was gay. I thought he was gay. Like, boy, that is a hurt feeling for your daddy to ever look at you like that, man. I lost my daddy 4 years ago, 2016, March 26th. And I lost my grandpa this year, 4 years apart on the same day, nigga. So tell me the devil ain't riding my motherfucking back. But I'm going to walk these streets with my head up and I'm going to punch him down every chance I get because I'm going to keep my head up and I'm going to keep pushing. That shit broke me down, boy. You took both of the men that raised me the way I am. So now you want me to go to a female help. I never do that. I barely call my mom. I send her a text, though. Like I sent her a text today. Mom, this the pictures of me and your grandkids. To let you know we all right, even though y'all down there. Y'all be safe for the hurricane because they got a storm coming through. You know what I mean? I text everybody. Fuck all that phone call and shit, man, because I ain't no emotional ass nigga like that. But at the end of the day, when you got situations with police killing my people, I ain't got to be kidding you, dog, but I know how that shit feel. Man, we got to address this shit now. We had them bitches, like I said, with our foot on their neck. When we went played that fucking basketball, they put their black lives on their shirt and on their coat. That was the wrap. They got y'all folded. Y'all should have said, we still ain't playing. We going to wait the next year. Give a fuck how much money y'all lose. Take that money y'all going to lose and y'all trying to get back and put it in our community. Make shit better. Give people raises. Get low income houses and put on Section 8 to get some of these homeless people off the street. Try to help these people. If these people won't go get a job, they can't even go get no job. Because you know why? They ain't got no idea, nothing. I gave a dude $20. I said, man, look, I don't know if you're going to do it or not, bro. Because he every time he saw me, he was just like, man, if I had an ID. He was a heroin user. I come from a city where heroin is bad. I said, man, look here. I'm going to do it for you. I brought that nigga to go get an ID. And I paid for it. Now I say, I put the ball in your court, nigga. I can't keep holding your hand. I know you ain't got that. You got an ID if you got to walk to some of these jobs. It ain't that far. New Orleans small, nigga, cereal bowl. Don't give a fuck. Start at McDonald's, start at Radisson, and build your way up. Nigga, they got jobs all through this bitch. Go wash cars or something. They got 2 car washes. Go ask them niggas, can you just don't want to do nothing. But I won't get taxes too. I need taxes that loaf of bread at the end so I can always shake back. I say, all right, I'm going to get you your ID. And that nigga did it for a little while. The nigga got 2 checks and quit. I say, look here. Last time I saw him, that nigga was back in the same spot, sleep on a corner on a crate full of that dope. He didn't even know I was coming up the street. But one of my little partners, because that was a close friend of mine, one of my little partners hit him and he was like, man, that go Mickey. He was like, man, that nigga tried to shake back. I said, I already seen you, dog. I said, what happened to the job? Nah, man, them bitches was tripping, man. You know, by me having to walk to work, I'd be 5 minutes late. Man, I said, man, you got excuses already. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I try to help you, though, dog. I said, it's all good. Where you going, dog? I said, I'm about to head back to Texas, nigga. I said, I got a whole life out there, man. I can't be down here fucking with you flunkies, don't want nothing. And like I say, that was a close friend of mine, dog. It hurted me to my heart to see him do that shit to me. But you can't help everybody. Some niggas gonna get left behind. But if you're trying to help people, just try, man. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I understand that. But it start with the little things. The ID got you a job. You quit, nigga. I don't give a fuck what the problem was. If you feel like they was tripping on you being late, leave early, nigga. Fuck. You around here trying to get high, then go in there and cook and burn these fucking people food up. Fuck around, burn the whole restaurant down. Then you looking stupid. Like people, like I say, you just can't help everybody, bro.
Reverend Next Healing Dance. I'm gonna look that up right now. Hey, speaking of which, I remember one time I had a friend of mine who took me to church out in Orangeburg, South Carolina, right? We had the tithes and offerings and all that, right? How about this dude stopped the church because he felt like people didn't give enough money during the tithes and offerings. So he stopped the church literally until people gave more money to his satisfaction, whatever like that. I'm like, boy, if this ain't
catch that man out.
right here. I was like, boy,
I'd tip that man. I'd take my money back. I went up to move that offer and play. I need my money back. That's the case. I'm out.
I wouldn't
Man,
even say that.
the only reason I ain't walked out that church, man, because I rode my homeboy. I didn't like drive my own car. But if I had my own car, oh man, I'd have been out that bitch, man. I'm like, man, you a fraud.
What you think about TJ? What his name is?
TD Jakes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, TD Jakes, man, he a fraud, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see him not help nobody and shit.
I already know. That's why I asked what you think. He another one. I think he gay though. Him. You can't tell me that nigga ain't got no sugar in this.
Oh,
thing.
He dead now, but there was suspicion about Pastor Eddie Long.
yeah.
There was suspicion about Eddie Long, you know what I'm saying, having little boys up in his little pastor cabin, you know what I'm saying, getting a little PP.
What did he die from?
I forgot.
I forgot. I know he died like I forgot he died about like 6 years ago or some shit like that.
I'm saying it was because of health issues or something.
Yeah, he died in 2017.
I'm saying it was because of health issues.
Yeah, he died from They say he died from aggressive. Now, what he said, they said he died from an aggressive form of cancer.
Nah, that's bullshit.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
That's what they gon' say. That's bullshit, though. I'm telling you that right now.
Something not. But hey, we all know something wasn't right about that. You know what I'm saying?
They said when Eddie Long died, he had a net worth of $5 million.
Know why? Dog, that nigga had so many problems, dog. If you watch a stand-up, why you think Eddie Griffin one of the realest stand-ups out here, bro? Like, when you think about it, and you got comedians tell a joke, but they do it behind real-life stories. And they make fun of it. Because you're an asshole for getting in that type of stupid-ass trouble. So when you got comedians mocking these type players in the game who been cooning all their life, and now the story done hit out and you making them look bad, the story, that means before you make a trail come back to me, I got to take you out. You feel me? So with that being said, that's the only reason why I think that nigga because they caught that nigga fucking with them kids, dog. They caught that nigga, man, and that nigga had so much money and all this type of shit. Why you think his net worth $5 million Friday? Because he had to up all that loot to get off that fucking charge, and that nigga wind up getting off that shit some kind of way. That nigga thought that shit got swept under the rug. They wasn't wormed. They wasn't even talking about it. But see, when Eddie Griffin came out and did that stand-up, pull up Eddie Griffin talking about Eddie Long. Boy, that nigga
Eddie Long, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? There was wide suspicion about him catching that HIV and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about aggressive form of cancer. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believe that. We know he was out there fucking with them little boys and shit. Touching little boys and shit.
When it comes to money, there's like a whole lot of people get away with a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, like that.
Hey,
like that.
You know what? This goes back to what. So when you talking these preachers, whatever like that, when you talking about these white supremacists, whatever like that, whenever we have uprisings in the community, who the first person they want to throw out there? They want to throw out there in the reverend. They want to throw that reverend out there. I don't know if y'all saw that video. What happened in Milwaukee when they had protests going out in Milwaukee? They try to run out a pastor and all that, and them motherfuckers chase his ass away. They chase that bastard away. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to run no pastor telling people to go home. No bastard, you go home. If you're not trying to be part of the solution, you part of the problem. You take your ass home. Shit,
Right.
you over there rolling around your fucking and you're from a Lexus to a Benz and to a Bentley in the hood and shit. You got people out there struggling, can't eat, don't have a place to stay. You got this mega church right there. You can afford to have all that shit. You can afford to bring people in and whatnot to get them a place of refuge, but you won't do it. The only
These
time you
helping
open up
with
your goddamn
jobs.
churches is on Sunday.
These or even helping with jobs and stuff. Listen, like help them, like you know what I mean, advance in like just regular day life and stuff.
You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying? So,
mean?
well, so let me get this straight. Let me understand something. What the fuck is the use of the preachers and whatnot in the churches if they're not helping the community? They
Exactly.
don't even live in these communities. They live in their own gated properties. They don't even
Yeah.
they come to your hood, put out some, half-hearted, half-baked sermon on Sunday. They get you to join the church and whatnot, help out their congregation, line his fucking pockets. He don't live in the hood y'all live in. He wouldn't dare do that. What
Miss
up, Assault?
Parker? Miss Parker. Oh, Miss Parker.
Yo, what going on, man? Salute to everybody. You know what I'm
What's up,
saying?
Assault, baby?
Man, I've been listening, I've been listening to the stream, for a minute. I just wanted to jump in because y'all touched on some real good points, man. And one thing I wanted to say was, like, I remember earlier, I think it was LB, he was talking about like all the things that we just in the recent years have as a black people come to realize as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it be like Christopher Columbus, as a whole, black people stopped saying that they discovered anything, or people in general, or like how, like you said, Juneteenth to a lot of people is a new thing. You know what I'm saying, that they don't really understand. Been around like for more than 100 years. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, like Nas had a line about 8 years ago. He said the American black is the teenager of this world. Niggas never really seen paper in this world. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, ever since he said that shit, I always like thought of it like that. Like when you think about politics, you think about black people as a whole in the nation and our excuse me, and our ideas of what politics is, how it works, and what we need to be doing in it. And none of us realize that, bro, unless we have our own party, we can't really affect politics. We can't really affect. I don't give a fuck how many Obamas we get. I don't give a damn, and I don't really like the fact that Obama was the president because I felt he never did anything. And I'm tired of black people just looking for symbols just to try to advance. You know, saying anything. Symbols ain't gonna work for shit. But these people made the system so that you cannot control the system. You know what I mean? Here in South Carolina, there's a dude, there was an old senator named what's his name? Tillman. I forget his first name right now. But he has a fucking saying that my OG, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's like 80 something. This nigga took me onto the shit. And it's in the fucking book. It's in their fucking like the law books here that he said this. You know, it's on the docket, I should say. And he said that there's never gonna be a day when we'll let black people, a black person, you know, saying dictate the laws. And that shit has been around. And that nigga said that shit in like 1870 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you have pastors, and to bring it to what y'all talking about right now, when you have pastors, think about the role of the pastor during slavery. Was the pastor ever there for real freedom, for real soul, like to really help? No, the only pastors that were the rebel pastors. These are the motherfuckers they don't even want to tell you about. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that actually were standing up against slavery and trying to free slaves. The rest of them were there as like spies, basically. They were getting paid. They couldn't get paid from the slaves, so they got paid in having better clothes and from the master, you know, having better lodgings from the master. And they had a law up until like what, 1930 something, I think, to where they couldn't even have fucking black people couldn't even convene without a white person being there in these churches. So the pastors of the day, we can't look at none of them as being, man. And I'm saying this, bro. I got pastors in my family, bro, and I know firsthand them dudes ain't got nothing godly on their mind, bro. I've seen it all through all walks of life, all my walks of life throughout my life, bro. And I'm not the person that's gonna. I don't go to the church no more because, first of all, the book they even gave us is the book they gave us. The slave master gave us that they say this is what they say God is. When we had our own idea and our own understanding of God that predated their shit by thousands of years. No matter what you're talking about, we was already here when they got here. These are the things we don't know. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the whole crux of the whole situation. Because number one, if we as all black people, I don't care how, if we 13%, 25%, whatever the real percentage is, if every single black person that was here, that was born here in America, and families came from here in America, knew that even before slavery, your family came from here in America, guess what that makes America? Ours, not theirs. They tell you to go to Africa. They tell you go back to Africa, but they can't give you any proof that you actually came from Africa. They can't give you any ship that they took you, that they brought you over here on. They can't name these ships. They can't show you a piece of the mast or the fucking flag of it or anything. They ain't got no major war stories in Africa about us fucking being taken from there. Where are the stories? Where are the ancient stories from, you know what I'm saying, 1524, where they had back in Nigeria or somewhere, or Ghana, where they got these stories of battles and wars where we actually got taken. You know what I'm saying? We was already fucking here. It's just like they make us believe that they killed millions of Indians. They didn't kill. Man, look, thousands of people can't kill millions of people, bro. Especially not in the motherfucking 1800s. That shit just wouldn't work. I don't give a fuck how much fucking guns they had, because guess what? Eventually, those million people are gonna get those guns too. It's the same thing with slavery. You can't come from England with damn near nothing, get over here, damn near die, you know what I'm saying, because you didn't know how to work the land till the fucking natives showed you how to work the land. Then you slaughter the natives, right, which is where we got Thanksgiving from. Then you go from that to, we're going to go across the sea again to Africa where we ain't been before and take all these LeBron James size niggas and just throw them on a boat like it ain't shit, and they ain't going to fight us at all. And we're going to bring them over here for hundreds of years. And nobody's going to have no stories of nobody rebelling in Africa when they seen the ship coming. Nobody going to have no story of them damn Zulu warriors. The Zulu warriors is one of the only times you can actually talk about them motherfuckers coming over there trying to take people from Africa. And the French lost.
Yes, that's over exaggerated. Like they said, like they took millions of people. Like that's a lie. Like they had people in trips, but that's like it's over exaggerated.
What I'm trying to tell you is, bro, and I've been on this, bro. Listen, I'm 39, right? I've been on this shit since I've been 14. I've been trying to tell people this since 1995. You understand? But people thought I was crazy. I ain't knew what I was talking about, and the internet and all this information wasn't as prevalent, so they couldn't know as fast as I do. So when I'm telling them this, that shit sounds like a fucking dream, but it's fucking real. Like Squanto and Geronimo, those niggas was black people. They weren't fucking some red guy who was here that you ain't never seen a fucking Indian in your life. But you seen black people, you seen white people, you seen Mexicans. That's what was here. You know what I'm saying? Before. It's not it wasn't some fourth group of people that somehow thousands of motherfucking white people slaughtered when there were millions of them all over the country. And they get by syphilis blankets. After a while, you got to think the Indians be smart enough to be like, hold up, man, it's these blankets that's making us sick. Burn the blankets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't stupid. Like they put in our minds that everybody except them were savages when they came upon them. But the true savage is them. That's my whole point. So when you live in a world where somebody comes in your house, takes your house, makes you forget it's your house, you become a servant in your house, then when you finally start realizing, hold up, bro, I ain't supposed to be a servant. You still don't know it's not your house. You still don't know it's your house that you've been a servant in. You think it's their house now. They're telling you, hey, you don't like this house? Take your ass to another house. Take your ass back to where you came from. Your house is over there in Africa somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But we can't tell you where. We can't tell you where you came from. You'll never find out where you came from because we moved y'all all over the country. Every time we brought new batches of people from wherever, we take somebody from Kentucky and send them out there to Texas. You know what I'm saying? And then their family members gonna get moved to Louisiana. Then their family members gonna go to Florida. Then they gonna go up to Virginia again. But they ain't gonna fucking know that they people is the same people. You see what I'm saying? Like, we own this shit if we were to all come into the thoughts and understanding that this is where we're from. We're not from Africa directly. We might have came here from Africa, but if we did, we came on our own. We were not slaves when we came to this land. That's my whole point. And that's just part of what they don't want to tell you. So when they got a public education system, when they have a job force in general, when they have all these, when they build something that they call a housing project, you know what I'm saying, with the intent of making sure they put all of the same type people there and make sure they take all the resources out, and everybody got to fight for the little bit of nothing that's there. Of course, they know those people ain't gonna have no time to go back and look through their histories and learn where they're from. And no, they don't have time. Life is moving too fast in the fucking hood. Life is moving too fast everywhere for everybody. That's why they have a start thinking about presidential elections that don't really fucking matter because they selected this motherfucker already. They already know who they want and when they want them there. Only thing they need to do is make the shit look right with motherfuckers looking at the polls. That's it. The electoral college picks that nigga anyway. So it don't matter who votes for who. If them motherfucking 100, 200 people say, hey, this who we want, that's who it's gonna be. And it's probably already selected, and you never know who those people are. So it's a whole bunch of shit that we as blacks are the teenagers of the world at, because we were put in slavery for 400 years and weren't allowed to learn, weren't allowed to function as free people while everybody else was. You know what I'm saying? Even the Jews, they was in bondage, yeah, but that only lasted for what, 15, 20 years? We was in bondage and worse bondage for 400, and it's still going on. So that's really all I wanted to say, man. I mean,
no, that was some powerful shit. I understand that shit. I really do. It's all about manipulating other people to think this, but it really is that. And like you say, we just keep falling for the same old bait. And once we get the people that's in position, like the Jay-Z's and the niggas to get the money, they sell out for the bag even worse. Like, them niggas don't, like, the shit is so ridiculous right now, dog. You really don't know who to fucking trust. So the only thing
can't trust nobody. That's the problem.
If you try to come out with the people that's in your own section that's built like you thinking they might stab you in the back just to get that extra quarter you got it. Have it go. But dog,
I'm gonna tell you my and you make a good point right there too, James. I'm gonna tell you what I think is the biggest crux to all black people. They created money, and they gave it, and they made us value money over everything. Even before they gave us this Bible in the church, we had God. No matter what different people I don't care if you're talking about the Egyptians, I don't care if you're talking about the natives here or whatever, everybody had a sense of the Most High. And whatever they thought that was to be, that was above everything else. Next was your family, you know what I'm saying? Your tribe, all that stuff, your village, your city, whatever you called it. All that shit fell in, nigga, it was so ill, niggas didn't even have money. They bartered. Like, nigga, I'll give you these 3 chickens for that, you know what I'm saying, that cow. You know what I'm saying? That cow meat you got right there, that little steak or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need your house built? All right, well, shit, you're a farmer. I need some vegetables. Well, I can work in your house as long as we can get vegetables from you for the next, 6 months or so. As long as it takes me to build your house. Like, we didn't need money, and everything was done off, and people looked at each other in a more, you could look at the next person and have more faith and trust in them because they have nothing to get over you for. Materialism became something that black people, especially when you grow up in the hood, because you grow up with less so long, and then when you start seeing people with more and they get more attention, they seem like they get more love, of course you're gonna want the shit too. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that was put. That's why it's called the projects. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called to get. It's a place where they actually have us so they can fucking study us. They can
Yeah,
put different stimuli into the motherfucker and see the results. And they already know what the results gonna be, regardless of what race people you have. If you had all white people, in other words, you had a ghetto where there was nothing but white people, the same shit be happening that's happening in the black hood. If you inject the same shit. If you
yeah,
have them all with less resources, less jobs, and you put drugs, guns, you know what I'm saying, and the competition to try to get the little money that is in the hood for one person to have, which you know white people would do, it'd be the same or worse. You know what I'm saying? The same with the Mexican hoods, the same with any other fucking hood. But the thing is, they know if we ever come out of that shit and just be like, yo, hold the fuck up. Why are we even living it? Why do we even represent this motherfucking hood that we don't own a damn thing in? Why are we even worrying about what the fuck these niggas, what the fuck? We know they're injecting this shit in. And they're telling us, well, this is the only way you can get it. But we also know that the only way to end this shit is going to be dead or in jail, no matter which way I go, fucking with this bullshit that they gave me. And they're getting paid for me doing this shit because when I get the shit, guess what? Niggas don't got cargo ships. Niggas don't got planes. Niggas don't create this shit. Niggas get the cocaine from a nigga who got it from somebody else. And that shit got brought in here by these people allowing the shit to be here in the first place so it could get to our hood. So it's a whole big web. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole fucking cycle that leads to this shit. Then that makes a stereotype. Because some niggas is gonna fucking live up to the stereotype and go gung ho. Some niggas gonna be smart. Some niggas gonna be in the middle. Some niggas not gonna fuck with it at all, right? And then you got a dude like my man that got shot in the back who might not have been on no fucking gangster shit at all. I heard he was stopping a fight and he gets fucking shot in the back because to these white cops, all of us look the same. All of us look like the same stereotype, no matter what the fuck we doing in life. So it's like they make it this way, bro. Like this shit is so like I don't even want to be this long winded about it, but this shit is just is what I'm trying to say is they make it this way, and the only way to defeat that shit is we have to all realize, even if you don't all realize we from here, this is where we're actually from before fucking slavery. That doesn't matter as long as you realize that everything that's being done. Everything that we partaking of, everything that we even call black culture, we got to kind of look at ourselves and say, what is the things that we really fucking know? Argue over, die for it, all this shit in the street. That's really not anything positive. You know what I'm saying? And then when we have the positive things that we used to fuck with, we don't fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? We look at that shit as being lame for some reason. It's all made that way, bruh. The reason why it's like that for these generations is because before you always had a regulator. You had Malcolm X. You had somebody Stokely Carmichael. You had Bobby Seale in them. You had somebody that was on the opposite side, even though they was black, that kept the shit real. Like, yo, fuck with that dude. I get what Martin's saying, but look, if y'all really think that's gonna work, go with it. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I feel should be done. This is the stance I feel we should be taking. You know what I'm saying? You always had somebody to keep it like regulated. You know what I'm saying? Even if you weren't, your name wasn't Malcolm. Even in the smaller names we don't even know that was around then, it was always in the hood. It was always people trying to regulate that shit to keep niggas' minds like, hold up, bro. We don't need to be pointing these guns at each other. We need to be using them to defend ourselves in case these motherfuckers want to shoot us for no goddamn reason to our children. You know what I'm saying? Kids in Chicago or wherever shouldn't be afraid to go outside and play, not because the police gonna kill them, but because our own people might kill them too. Like it's crazy. It's a lot of shit that we need to get ourselves in tune with. Then we can take the focus, our attention, and put it on what's really been the crux of this shit. This is our shit. They want to make sure we never get it, or we die at a rate that's fast enough to where by the time we actually understand, we only make up like 4 or 5% of the population, and they really know we can't do shit. And they're gonna do that shit by all means. Them killing us killing ourselves, using their tactics, using their mentality they put into certain people, and that's what it's gonna be. Fill the jail or fill the cemetery with us. Abortions, all that shit. All that shit plays into this shit.
that's why they ask you, do you want to be an organ donor? Because them niggas can't produce like us. So they want to
No, they
steal
need
our
all this.
genes. They want to steal our genes and put it in theirs.
Mm-hmm. But they want us to be gone when they do it. That's why they want you to be an organ donor when you die. They want you. They want to get that shit fresh off your dead body.
I
Make
said
sure you
no. I
they
check.
can
Everybody
celebrate.
should check that. You want to be an organ donor for what, nigga? Bury me alive, nigga. I'm still alive. My organs. Why you taking them out if I'm dead? That's
I'm
common
already.
sense.
That's what they did that one kid, remember? They found him dead in that gym. Then they took his organs and
Yeah,
they stuffed him up with paper.
my dude. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like the thing is, listen. What is anybody's answer to all these problems? Even Mike Brown. Mike Brown, when he got killed, his body was taken off by a van that wasn't a medical examiner, and they had no markings on it. And that nigga body was, by the time they got him to the funeral, that nigga had no organs either. His organs was missing too. A lot of people organs is missing. Like they do that to all these people. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, just imagine it in reverse. Think if it was white people, right? Organs getting taken by black folks. What do you think the response of the nation would have been by now? If it was black cops that's killing these innocent, unarmed white people in the same exact circumstances, I don't care if they mouthing off or what, because I done seen white people with Tech Nines, fucking AKs in the street, walking up and down that shit, talking shit to the police. I seen niggas beat the hell out of two police and take their car, and they ain't fire a shot, they ain't reach for a taser or anything.
I
So,
told you.
and I done seen that shit in real life myself, type shit. Like I done seen white people go ham in the street on the police, and the police don't do shit. The police try to de-escalate that shit at the alarming rates for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
What
But
the
just
fuck you pulling
imagine
me over for?
all that, bro. All
They
that,
be
nigga.
cursing. I seen that white boy cursing that cop out. Boy, I was laughing my ass off.
Not just that, but moving aggressively, jumping out the car before the nigga tell you to do anything, and be in his face, putting
Yeah.
your finger on his chest, on his bulletproof vest type shit. And this motherfucker, sir, calm down, sir. Like, what the fuck? Like, niggas ain't even doing that and they're getting killed. You see what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even coming close to doing no shit like that and they're getting killed. So my thing is, the response, if it was other foot, the shoe was on the foot and it was a bunch of black cops doing that shit to white kids, bro, trust me, bro, this shit would damn near be burnt down. We all know that if nothing was happening, like these white guys was getting killed and these black cops was walking and getting administratively, man, these white people would have burnt this shit to the ground before they let that shit happen.
I
I ain't
already
saying
know
that's
that.
what we should do, but what I'm saying is we have to have a fucking thing that we're willing to do. It's coming to a point where it's like, the thing about black people is in America, we are isolated. We don't have ties to, like, niggas say we from Africa, right? But how many niggas in America got African ties? And by that I mean not family members necessarily. I mean connections. Where if something happens to some black people in America, motherfuckers in South Africa might be like, "Hey, bro, hey, America, y'all better get right." Cause shit, we got these damn gorillas and all these other motherfuckers. We'll send them bitches straight on over there. Like we will do something. For example, think about China and Chinese people in America. You know why that never happens to them? Because America don't want to fuck with no repercussions from China being like, hold up, motherfucker, you're not about to do our people like that. The same thing with Mexico. Like Trump will talk all the shit in the world. They're not gonna do nothing overtly violent to fucking Mexicans in America, bro. They're not even gonna lock them niggas up like that, bro. You don't see Asians locked up like that. Indians locked up like that. You know what I'm saying? The only people they can do that shit to is us, because we don't have any. We're in the nation that is ours, but we don't know that, and they controlling it. And the only other nations that we think are ours or we part of, we don't have any connections to them nations. Where them nations is like, yo, don't fuck with our people. The Jews
Yeah,
got
fact.
Israel.
That's big facts right there, dog. That's why when they keep talking about y'all need to go back, how? Who we know out there? How we could go out there with everything we got. We still gotta look for a house because we don't know where to go till we find one. Like we could go state to state, but they still own everything out here. This is a white man's land right now, dog. So until we can fix that, dog, we're gonna always be in the same situation. That's why you gotta protect yourself and stay silent with the ones who trying to come up together and fix the problem. The more people you could get like that going, you can't get like, all right, you know how easy it is for a nigga to move in somebody's neighborhood and join a gang? Why it's not easy for that to start a movement to fix this fucking problem?
See, that's my thing
Period.
though. And I agree with you 100% on that. But this is my thing. Even the gangs, gangs is white supremacy, bro. And
No,
I
what
dare
I'm
nigga
saying
to,
is
I
no.
dare. No. I
Listen
know
to.
what you mean. I know what you mean. But I just want to make a point real quick.
Oh, all right.
Gangs are white supremacy, right? Drug dealing is white supremacy. And the reason why I say that is they put the drugs in our communities, right? The people of the community, the youth of the community normally start out as the ones dealing the drugs that the older niggas put them on to, right? That the older niggas start supplying them with because the older niggas get bigger in the game, so they have to get more motherfucking soldiers out here. You know what I'm saying? They got more dealers, more shooters, more. And at some point, like I said, when money is the main thing, money is your god. Your race, everything else goes to the. You don't care. Just like with gangs, gangs don't give a damn that they're killing other black people that they don't really even fucking necessarily know. You know what I'm saying? Because of a flag, because of, oh, you believe this, I believe that. But all this shit, both gangs, Bloods and Crips, both came from the Black Panthers, and they came from the Black Panthers being infiltrated by the CIA, and the CIA turning one against the other after they destroyed the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you look at all of this shit and you really think about all that shit, it's like, bro, all of that shit is white supremacist made, and we just don't know it. But we not that we don't know it, but they put you in such a fucking grave situation to where niggas you kind of develop a I don't give a fuck attitude towards it. It's like, man, nigga, look, that nigga over there trying to get the same paper I'm trying to get. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to worry about if he's another black man. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to a point where it's like, well, there is a logic to that, but then the biggest thing is how we ever gonna get out. There's never going. You ain't gonna show me no hood millionaires that made it, never got no damn, never took no losses, never had people dying all up. You know what I'm saying? Never themselves was in a situation where every day of their life they ain't looking over their show, like, or they get popped off, and then next thing you know, they do a bid, and then they got to come back, start back over. So they're never gonna really enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always a cycle. Then the money, no matter what money they've made the fucking government more money than that. 10,
Yeah.
15 times over. So you're never going to defeat your enemy because you're giving your enemy so much motherfucking money. Fuck what you're making. They're making money off of housing you. They're making money off of surveilling you. They're making money off of putting the case together. They're making money off of everything they get from you. Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, that shit is it's a system, yo. Niggas got to start understanding if you want to attack the system, it's a fucking system. You have to understand every angle of how the system affects us. Then we have to have countermeasures to how the fuck we really going to address this shit
Yep.
realistically. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? We don't want to address this shit realistically. That's why niggas end up arguing with each other before really wanting to fucking tackle the problem. Because it's a fear innately in every black person from slavery, bro. Not every person acts on it the same way. Like Malcolm had the same fear and Martin had the same fear. But you know what? They handled it different ways. Martin used the fear to say, well, let's be nonviolent. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much they whoop on us, we're just going to stay vigilant and all this stuff, right? And Malcolm said he used the fear to say, look, man, I'm not going to let them do that to me. If you touch me, I'm touching you harder. if you do this to my people, I'm going to do this to your people. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? But now people use the fear to make excuses. We don't have people that's willing to stand up and really stand on their shit no more because one, the celebrities ain't gonna do it because they making money from these same white people you want them to talk against. At the end of the day, ain't nothing nobody can do about that. They already signed contracts and all. They have obligations with these people that they're not gonna fucking break for us. You know what I'm saying? The politicians, the same thing. The fucking reverends, the same damn thing. The reverends are put in a position by these people to be in control over the community. So if the community ain't no good, it's because of the churches, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's because of the churches. When them little niggas that's out there with the pistols now was kids, where they was at when they was little babies. They was in the church, right? More than likely,
Hmm.
mama
Hell
or
yeah.
grandmama. And guess what? They wasn't learning the things they was need to be told in there because they couldn't relate to that shit because the stories that they telling you now, if you think about it, is a fucking magical story. Oh, this
Lie.
miracle is some miracle baby that got born out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that happened in the Old Testament. No, this miracle baby resets everything. And now everybody believes that. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is hope and believe. And no matter how bad life is, you know what I'm saying? Take the slings and arrows, and when you die, you can get to heaven. Man, little niggas ain't want to hear that shit. Like, what is that? So unless I'm some miracle baby, I gotta go through all this hell in life, and hopefully, just by turning down all the temptations, nigga, I can get to heaven. But I had to go through shit my whole fucking life, man. Hell no. So it's always something, bro. It's always something that we as black people need to start getting smarter on, like as a community, bro, as a race, like we are too, you know what I'm saying? We are too teenager in our minds as a people. When you look at politics, if I ask niggas like the political background of the people who running or who ran in the last 5 elections, man, we wouldn't be able to tell nothing unless we Google that shit right now. Most of us, you know what I'm saying? Except the shit that everybody knows because it's on TV. You know what I mean? Hillary Clinton in trial right now over some emails and shit that, you know what I'm saying, talk about a lot of shit other than, you know, the normal. I'll leave it at that, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell y'all is it's a whole lot of things. There's a whole bunch of levels that we need to start thinking on seriously, because they're going to keep doing what's happening, bro. It's not going to stop. And marching ain't going to stop it. Protesting ain't going to stop it. The only thing that's going to stop it is we have to start coming into some kind of understanding of what really all this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? On deeper levels. We got to stop letting them control the level that we on. They control what information we get in school. But you have the opportunity to learn anything you damn want now. You know what I'm saying? We can do this shit together. But the thing is, we got to stop thinking about, okay, voting's going to save us. That shit ain't going to save us. You can vote if you vote, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you do. I'm not saying don't. I don't, but I don't for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I stand on my shit because I don't feel like my ancestors died for me to vote for just anybody. Just to waste that. You know what I'm saying? If there's some power in it, then damn, I can't just waste the power on just anybody because I don't like this guy. I don't like that guy either. I don't like the third motherfucker either. You know what I'm saying? Until I find somebody, I see somebody go in that I like, I'm going to hold my shit. But everybody else do what they do. But my thing is, regardless of what you do with it, it's not really going to change anything because it's a system of people that they're only going to allow certain people that fit with the system in the beginning and in. Even when you vote for your person, once he gets in that system, they're gonna eat him alive because they're piranhas in the shark tank. They are in the tank, and they already know what it is. They know how to bend this motherfucker's mind to what they want him to vote for, and against you. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna end it on that note. I appreciate everybody for coming on here today. We're gonna continue to talk more about this, man, because this is not just some one-off. Okay, we're gonna continue to talk about this, man, because the system is preserved. Let's just be honest about this shit. When it comes to the whole systemic racism and all that, man, it's it's preserved, and it has to be complete. If we want a new America, we practically have to destroy the whole fabric of what made America in the first place.
Exactly.
So I appreciate everybody for coming on. Appreciate everybody in the chat room. This your boy. Scream at me.